your stream is showing us live, and we'll get going.
We are ready to go.
Okay, so last we played, you had just finished clearing out the Cragmore hideouts of goblins and bugbears. You had managed to let one escape, Yimik, who had tried bargaining for his life. And now, last we were speaking, you were in this corner over here, mostly, and had just been given a pile of loot that you had to sort out.
Yep.
So, what would the group like to do?
I'm admiring the shot I took.
I mean, you didn't drop him though, did you?
Oh no, the one that killed
he managed to escape.
Oh right.
When you got out front, you found out that the goblin that you had captured on the way in had been cut loose and was also missing.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah. So we have 2 potions of healing that we should distribute, and I have 120 goblin arrows that were mentioned off session that we should distribute to anyone who's interested. And then we have the Jade Frog Gold Nice thing that will just stay in the loot pool for now. When we sell it, we can distribute the loot, in my opinion.
Sounds good.
So who wants the arrows? There are 120 left.
What roll do I use to see how many of my arrows I recover? I'm just using
I think we did that at the end of last session. Pretty sure.
After the first combat, I'm doing it for this one. Or
okay.
No, I don't think we did. It's not marked on my character sheet. So.
It would be a survival roll to see whether they had managed to survive the rigors of combat and whether you can safely retrieve them from the corpses.
All right, what, survival 21?
Yeah, you managed to recover all of your expended arrows.
Okay, I'm good on arrows.
All right. I mean, I think we also established that I'll be holding the loot sack, essentially. It's not my loot, but I'll just be carrying it for everybody. Okay. I do want to take the potions of healing out of the loot and actually distribute it. So if anybody minds that I take one, and then we can give the last one to whoever wants the last one. If that's okay with people.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that.
All right. Who wants the last regular potion of healing?
I'd give it to the healer, honestly.
Yeah.
It's an extra means getting someone up if I can't do it.
Yeah.
So, sure, I'll take it.
All right. Write in your inventory thing that you have one potion of healing.
Potion.
And it weighs 0.5 pound.
Okie doke.
There we go.
Now, the other question is, do you wish to gather up in this corner over here the loot that you, Clark had managed to gather? It looks like various supplies and provisions branded with a blue lion.
Yeah, we should pack all them up and put them on the wagon, right?
Yeah, there's enough room on the wagon for you to do that if you wish to do so.
How long would it take to do such a thing? Is time a problem right now?
Not massively. I mean, you're running a bit behind schedule from where you were, but it'll take you half a day at most.
I think we should. What do you think?
Yeah. We did actually. We said we wanted to take a long rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or did we already do that?
Mm-mm.
No.
We haven't done it yet?
No,
Not
we haven't.
yet, no. We wrapped up literally just after the last bits of combat.
Okay. My health has been reset, so I can't remember what I'm at in terms of health after the last combat.
I feel like we're all healed.
I think we were.
You'd get.
Because I think we took some turns after combat just to use up the last of the healing spirit.
Yeah, you were all at full health in any case.
Okay.
But I am out of spells.
I'm reducing my rage and my stone's endurance down to 0 because I'm pretty sure those were spent up.
But if you guys want to do a long rest, if you if you set yourself up in a place, you think that this might be a decent place to get a long rest. There's one way in, one way out, and
Before
you've still got half of that trap left to use. Oh no, you used that.
no, that got
trap.
used. I'm wondering if I could. I don't have the spell slots for it, but I'm wondering if I could cantrip shape water and help to refill at least one pool before we
Have
rest,
to
or maybe.
rebuild. Yeah,
I know.
the arcade.
Let me have a look at the ship water.
I don't know. Hope it posts properly. It does, yeah. Because there's a waterfall there, right? That's filling up.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be complicated to rebuild.
It just take a little while to do so, surely.
Between probably half the party, a few hours.
Yeah, just spending a few hours just to throw the water around.
It'd be equally as time consuming to just rebuild up the stone barriers and just let it refill naturally, because there is a.
But if we're doing both at the same time,
I mean, it'll take you like an hour to rebuild one of the walls.
Oh,
and then
I just saw here. I can freeze the water. So could I theoretically have an ice barrier instead
Yes,
of
you
us
could.
building
The other
up?
one, yeah.
So I could just make a barrier from its own water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll endeavor to do that over the hour or something.
Yeah. The only problem is that it will unfreeze in 1 hour.
Yeah, I can't keep doing it because I need a long rest. Good point.
Maybe we should just leave the water.
We should just leave it.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're strong. If anything attacks us, we'll survive. It'll be fine.
All right. Do we want to go over to the main room and get the things at least readied up so that they will be easier to transport to the wagon that we have?
Well, it's still midday, early afternoon at this point, so you could load it up and then take a long rest.
Because that's my plan.
Do we know when goblins are most active? Are they night people?
They generally tend to follow the patterns of most sentient humanoids. They tend to follow a diurnal cycle, so they're usually active during the day, but they will raid out at night as well.
Okay.
You mentioned that thing we could climb up here, like at the beginning of our adventure into the caves. Is there anything that's fairly easy to just grab and just block it, just so we don't get surprised from down there?
I mean, we could just put the box, store the supplies right there, and if anything tries to climb up, we just push the supplies down. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. that can work.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
We just block it, like fill it with all the shit in that room and just block it right.
Yeah.
Could do.
All right.
Are these like pillars that go up to the ceiling, or are they just big boulders?
They are in section 8. They would be boulders.
All right, I grab one of the boulders and place it without it dropping. Just placing it close to the close or on top of the hole.
Okay.
All right, I believe we're good to go. Do we want to pack the supplies now, or has that already been done?
Let's keep them in the first room until morning. It'll give us a reason to get up in the morning, and the cart's gonna be outside. So
yeah,
I only need 4 hours of meditation, so I can take first or second watch or third watch, whatever we want to do.
Okay, I can take second watch then. Yeah.
I don't mind taking a watch if needed, but I'm probably bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm too beautiful to take a watch.
Oh, Francois. All right, so what's our watch order here? Woodstone goes first. Locan goes second.
How many watches do we need to allocate?
I was kidding. I will take.
All right, just making sure.
A watch is usually a period of 1 hour over the 8-hour period.
one. Man,
Oh,
we do a lot.
I thought it was
I
2
thought,
hours.
I thought it was 2 hours each.
Yeah.
It might be 2 hours. Let me just double check.
Fortunately, those are variable. I think we should have 3, so 3 hours apiece will be fine. As long as you guys meet your rest requirements.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically you're just sitting there, just chilling while you keep an eye out. You know,
I can play the bagpipes if that sends you off.
let's not call attention to us. That cave over there.
Yeah, no, you
singing.
were correct. That was my mistake. It is a 2-hour watch.
2 hour watch. Okay.
It's me 4 watches.
Yeah.
I will do one if people want me to do one. I've got a +3 on perception without even being trained in it.
All
It's
right.
wisdom.
You want to do the last one then?
Sure.
All right. It's set.
So
Alright,
you're
what's-
settling down for a long rest then?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hudson, at this point, you've never experienced a long rest yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Oof.
So on a long rest,
Let's go kill
Yeah, it's true.
you regain all of your spent spell slots,
Okay.
so they return to full.
So that's Hunter's Mark, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you go into your character sheet and go into your spells, you just put all your first level spells back up to full.
Okay. I'm sorry, I think I'm being a bit of a... Oh. Attack.
Yeah, the spells tab, not the options area, on the other page.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, right. So I'm back up to 7. Okay.
That's correct,
Awesome.
Right. Thank you.
And then any lost hit points that you've got, they will also return to full. And
Hold
then
on.
if you have spent any of your hit dice for healing on a short rest, which you haven't at the moment, you would regain a number of hit dice equal to half of your character's level.
So
So
if we were level 4, we'd gain 2 hit dice back on a rest.
yeah, so everything
example.
resets that can be reset, as in gold doesn't return to you magically or anything like that. It's just hit
Yeah,
points.
exactly.
Depends
yeah.
on if it's enchanted gold.
No.
Ooh, that's a good kind of gold.
So,
Gold of returning.
Gold
so
of
who's on what watch?
Can I quickly interject with a thing?
Go on.
Last session we got experience that was 350, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
We haven't added that yet, have we?
It would be up to each person. I've already put mine as 1,250.
Okay, I'm doing mine now then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not enough to put you over a level, so
No, we're about like 1/3 through.
Yeah, but it's good to stay on par for the thing.
Usually.
Yes. So
would you like me to update your experience for you, Hudson?
I've got 900 experience points. So
Yeah, so if you click on the little cog at the top right, you can edit that to say 1250.
okay, thank you.
As for order,
Yeah, which order are you doing the watch?
I'll take last, I guess.
Okay.
I'm first.
I'm second.
I think I'll take third.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a great option, buddy. So many
Brilliant.
choices.
It's a good thing
Okay.
that you were able to have a choice.
Yeah.
So could you all just type like 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the chat so I know who's who?
Oh, what's it? Oh,
Awesome. So your companions settle themselves down to bed, Woodstone, and you prepare to set for watch. It's pretty boring sitting out at night on your own, but you're well at home in the forest, so you don't mind it too much. Your watch passes uneventfully as you head inside and you wake up Locan to take his watch, and you settle yourself down for your trance.
5 more minutes. Nah, I'm going up.
And so you begin your watch, Locan. As a man of action, you find the watches are usually pretty boring, but it's a job that needs to be done. You think you hear a noise in the woods, but it turns out just to be a deer passing by, out late at night for some reason. Your watch passes uneventfully as you head in and wake Francois, the half-elf, for his watch. Francois, you don't need a lot of sleep being a half-elf, so you're feeling pretty chipper already, so you don't mind going out and taking your watch. Most of the night has passed now. It's that special time of night where even the creatures that are awake at night are settling down for sleep, and the creatures of the day aren't awake yet. And your event passes completely uneventfully.
Right.
And finally, Esken, you're awoken by Francois in the early hours of the morning.
Is it my turn to?
Yep.
Okay.
You're a druid. You love being out in nature, especially when you've got a stream nearby that just pleases your inner water.
All of the early morning mildew that's on all of the grass, I just run my hand through it.
Exactly. You can see the hint of dawn starting to appear on the edge of the horizon. You hear the birds starting to chirp and tweet. And in the far distance, you think you see something flying through the sky that doesn't quite look as if it's in place.
Can I try to discern what it is?
You can. You can give me a perception check.
Yeah.
No, you can't quite make it out. And other than that event, it passes without notice.
Oh, so it doesn't come in our direction or anything?
No, it's just kind of some creature skimming across the skies in the distance.
What did it look like, though? Like a vague silhouette of what?
Yeah, I mean, it was too far away to really see. It was more like a greeny smudge skimming across the sky.
Smudge.
Yeah. It was too far away to be able to make out its form.
Okay.
And so the night passes uneventfully, and the next day begins. And you're able to load up the wagon uneventfully and set off on your journey.
All right.
Excellent.
I'm putting my rage and my stone's endurance up.
Everything resets. Everything resets.
Yeah.
Oh, I can heal again. Huh.
I can be healed again. Huh. Okay.
And so Sildar, he's back at full health. He's much healthier. Friends, thank you again for rescuing me from this horrible ordeal.
I entirely forgot about him.
I was actually going to ask about him, so yeah, you mentioned it. That's fine.
Let us off to Phandalin. There's much to do.
All right.
Hazard pay, for example.
Does what was his name? I keep forgetting. Sildar. I assume you know the way.
Yes, it's been many a year since I've been to Phandalin personally, but I remember the way.
What about the terrain? What can you tell us about the terrain and stuff we could expect to meet on the way to the castle? Any dangers? Anything we should know?
Other than the local wildlife and its adventurous animals, shall we say, he indicates the dead goblins surrounding you. It should be uneventful.
Sounds good.
Do we have a person who is good with wagons and such?
Yeah, we saved his life.
I mean, to move it. To.
No, again, the ox have been well trained. They just go forward until someone lets go of the rein.
Okay.
At which point they stop.
Because if it ever did pop up, I do have vehicles land.
Yeah, it's basically an on-off switch of someone's holding the reins, I'll go. Someone's not holding the reins, I'll stop.
All right.
Until its clutch gives out.
Woodstone's gonna go talk to Francois.
Okay.
I position myself in front of the wagon, maybe 10 feet in front of it, essentially leading the charge with Sildar potentially next to me, if he wants to be.
Sounds good. Francois, would you like to take point or would you like rear?
I'd like to take point, but where should I put my token?
I guess I'll take.
We don't need to be tokens at the moment.
Right. Okay.
I recommend that I usually stay about 60 feet away from the main group
Why?
because you've got a higher sensitivity, better everything, and they'll just be loud and noisy. So
And he's hiding a dark, dark secret.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in the back.
Is there a broth? I mean, inn.
Yeah, it's called Sister Galea's.
Well, personally, I'm quite fond of the local inn. Very quaint place.
That would be Sternhill Inn then.
That's correct, yes.
Right.
Have you been there before?
No, but they know me.
Oh, you're one of those, are you?
My name does occasionally get around. My bagpipe playing is well regarded. Yeah.
Has he played any of that yet? Like, around us?
Well, not around you,
Okay,
but
okay.
people know.
The rutted track that you're following emerges from the wooded hillside, and you capture your first glimpse of Findalen. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundation, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens to a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by.
I was going to say, as we approach the town, I group up with everybody else and yell over to Francois to come join us.
Okay, so you'll be approaching in from the Tribor Trail, so you'll be approaching from up here,
Good to know.
from the north.
Also, as we group together and enter the town, I tell everybody that I sense some foreboding.
Some foreboding what?
Exactly. Something in our future is not going to be good.
What makes you say that?
How do you know
Just
that?
remind me of the Sword of Warning.
It's just a belly gut feeling.
Fair enough.
And it's on my sheet, so.
I'll keep my eyes out.
I think that might have been a holdover from the pre-made characters that we had.
It is.
I don't know whether that counts as metagaming or...
I don't know. I just want to creep out the players.
I'm good, man. I'm great. Let's fucking go. All right.
So you are here, sign. There you go.
Oh,
Perfect.
we have a fucking Google Maps marker right now.
Okay, so yeah, you start off up in the north area, and as you head on to the main thing, you pass Barthen's Provisions, which is the location you were asked to escort the excuse me, the goods to.
Awesome.
Who is anyone? Do we have to like actively take them to him?
I would presume so. They're not magically
Okay.
enchanted in any manner.
Ah, sick burn.
Does anyone want to take them?
Yeah, we'll just drive right up to the building and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, we're here."
We'll just go over there and just knock on the door.
Okay.
I knock on the door, by the way.
Okay. A lean and balding human male shopkeeper of 50 years is manning the desk as you enter the provisions. He seems to have smile crinkles around his eyes, as if he's usually a pretty happy fella. And there's a couple of clerks running around outside, loading and unloading wagons as you approach.
All right.
Oh, is there a line?
No, they're just
no,
workers.
they're just working
Okay.
around. You can head in. There's not a line that you've bypassed in any case.
All right.
All right. Hello there, shopkeep.
Welcome, adventurers. Welcome. How may I help you?
We got some supplies that were supposed to be delivered here.
Oh, are you the ones that Gundren was sending?
That's correct.
Excellent, excellent. I have your payment here. Allow me to just examine the goods first.
All right.
Anger, Thistle, he yells, and two of the young clerks hop to. Check the wares, quickly, quickly, boys. They run outside and start quickly, peeking through the wagon and checking everything. How was your journey?
Unfortunately, there were some goblins on the way, and they obviously knew that we were coming.
Oh, that is not good news at all.
Yes.
Have you informed Gundren yet?
Yes, we have. We actually saved him.
No, that's Silva.
We didn't. Yeah, we saved the other one.
We saved the escort.
Should we tell him that Gundren's been taken?
That's
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, let's keep it not in his know.
So regarding our fee,
Of course.
it was quite a lot more dangerous than you led us to believe. So we feel that a little bit more recompense is probably in order.
Well, I was only given the agreed upon funds by Gundren. I can give those to you. That's not an issue. Any further recompense, you'd have to speak to Gundren yourself.
Yes, but surely you being in with Gundren, of course, he would be happy to give you whatever you feel is necessary.
I trust my friend a great deal. However, matters of business are not mine to talk about.
Really? Because we're delivering the goods to you.
Yes, but for the agreed upon price.
Yes, but it was a lot more dangerous than we thought it was.
Then you will have to bring that up with Gundren, my friend.
Does anything look odd or interesting amongst his wares, like in here?
There is one interesting thing that you do notice, which is a sign above the desk that he stood at in big red writing. No red brands.
Do we know what a red brand is?
No.
Can we make a history check or something for that?
No, it's not a racial thing or anything. You know that much.
Okay.
It's just.
Yeah, didn't we find some branding on some of the supplies, or something like that? That was.
We found Blue Lion.
Yeah.
insignia,
Oh, okay. It
stuff
wasn't
like that.
red.
No.
All right.
What does red brand mean? I'm not familiar with that. I point to the sign.
He spits to the side. Red brands, thugs, the lot of them. Suppose hired by the town master Harbin to keep us safe, he says. Tell that to. Oh, okay, I forgot the bloody name.
Oh, yeah.
Ruining my beautiful role playing.
Keep it up. It's great.
Vandalen.
Do we want to sell off some of the crap we found?
Eventually.
Well, you gotta remember, you got people picking their noses at your cart there, checking everything.
Do they seem trustworthy? Like they're not going to pilfer something that they're not supposed to?
You can do an insight check on them as they're doing their works.
Okay. I think they're really decent guys,
I'll check your roll in a second.
Oh, where's my wallet gone?
It's a 6 and a 5.
There it is. Tell that to the Dendras, if you can find them, that is.
Dendras?
Yes, locals, woodcutter's family. Went missing a 10-day ago. But yeah, you both feel that they're all on the up and up.
What was the name of the red something?
The Red Brands.
Red
Red
brand.
brands.
All one word. REDBRANDS.
So tell us a bit more about the people that went missing.
Yes, I've still got the thing open. Myrna Dendra, her 2 children, Nars and Nilsa, and of course, Murder's husband, Thel. Last I heard, they had some running in with the Red Brands, and nowhere to be seen now.
And whereabouts did they live?
They live down at the south of the town, near the Lion Shield Costa.
Does that kind of thing happen often here, where the Red Brands just get rid of people?
It's the first it's happened, but once it happens once, it'll happen again, not my words.
We'll probably take a look.
We'll have a think about it, and then
Yeah.
we'll come back to you if we need to.
Before we do that, can we talk coin? Has the wares been inspected? Are they good enough?
It looks like they're about done, yes.
Alright.
The boys come running in. It's all there, sir, every single thing. They've also got a few Lion Shield Costa boxes in there. Don't know where they got them. Really interesting.
We came upon them from the Goblin Horde.
Oh, I'm sure that the Lion Shield Costa will be very happy to have them returned. He roots around in a lockbox under the bed, the table, and you hear the rattling of coins.
You know, the goblin horde that we defeated, so we could get these to you. Now, about that fee.
Yes, the fee, as promised, good sir, as promised. 10 gold pieces apiece. And he hands it out, 10 apiece.
To every...
He's got a look on his face as he says, "I know what you're doing. It's not going to work."
Was that him? Was that him or you?
It's his eyes looking at you like,
Oh, okay.
I appreciate the hustle. It's not going to work.
What was it? 10 gold pieces per party member?
That's correct. He
Alright.
doesn't seem to be aware that Eskin wasn't a member of the party.
I just get this 10 gold handed into my
10
hands.
10 gold put into your hands.
Okay, thank you. I just like...
Would be a real dick move to go in there and just take the coin from Eskin.
Are we supposed to put the 10 gold somewhere? Oh.
In your inventory on your character sheet,
Yeah,
there's going
In
to
the
be
middle
like
of the sheet, yeah.
Put it
there's going
on...
to be 5 different like icons. It's the yellow one.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got 25.
Second from bottom.
Put it in copper instead.
No.
No, put it in the platinum.
Never touch Electrum.
Yeah, God no.
Yeah. No, just put it in gold.
Yeah.
Right, so if we're done, should we head to the Town Master's Hall?
Well, yeah. I'm assuming, can we carry this Lion's Shield junk
That's
we have
still on the
over?
wagon, right? Do we still
Well,
have
the wagon's
Yeah,
there.
the boys have unloaded the
Oh,
wagons.
how many supplies of the Lion Shield are there? Enough for all of us to carry one at least?
Yeah, it would take all of you working in concert to haul the rest of the goods down
This
to the
is
Lion
going
Shield
to
Costa.
be wonderful.
Was the cart part of the deal or not?
The
Well,
cart
you
is
would
in the
have to
stairs,
ask.
I think.
But surely,
Okay. Well,
surely you wouldn't us mind, just while we're in town for a couple of hours or so, just storing them here for a time being?
No,
Yeah,
that'd be perfectly fine.
Thank you
Gundam
very
and
much.
I, long-standing arrangement. I'll add it to his tab.
sound good.
Sounds good. And that's the story of how this guy got the 10 coin back.
Yeah.
All right, do we want to move over to the Lion Shield Costa then and see what the deal is?
Yep.
It would behoove us to, I think.
Well, I was thinking if we were to head to the local tavern, I could maybe perform a bit of a song and dance and a bit of a performance, and then we could get in a bit more with the locals.
Would you like to do that before or after the Lion Shield
So we
Costa?
can split up and have it done.
Split the party!
Let's split the party. I'm completely on board with this arrangement.
Right,
What could
let's do it together.
possibly go wrong?
It only took 2 sessions, and we did we do it? Are we doing it? Are we splitting the party?
Yeah.
All right, we are splitting the party.
Well, I mean, you're in town. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, nothing could go wrong in a town.
I'll,
Especially a tavern where there's drunk people that are going to stab him.
Oh yeah, taverns.
I know you have an inflated sense of self-importance, Francois, but I think you're taking the scale a little bit ridiculously.
Oh wow, we're all big.
Yeah, it's not designed for the scale. I'll kind of scale you down a little bit.
I feel really small now.
There we go. It's still not ideal, but it'll do.
Is that everyone's?
No, I think Axp is just going to continue to use the pointer.
That's my pointer.
Oh, is it? I mean,
yeah, I picked up the pointer.
If you really want me to, all right. I guess I'll grow in size.
Grrr.
He's gonna snack you.
There we go. So, who is doing what?
I'm going
I'm
for
proceeding to the lion's shield.
I'm with him.
I am also probably going there too.
Awesome.
See ya, Francois.
Appreciate it.
Have a good
Great.
concert. Don't get stabbed.
So you're splitting the party, and you're all separately going to the
Yeah.
Lion Shield Costa.
This is one of those. All right, guys, see ya, and then you just walk.
Oh no, Francois
next...
is going to the pub.
No,
Francois,
no, that's all right. I'll happily go tag along to the Lion Shield Costa. You know?
No, we've decided now you're in the pub.
we've all
and
split the
they're all
party and we're
to the
going there
Costa.
together.
And all three of you are going there. You bastards.
Where's Joe?
He's not
All
yet
in
been
due time.
introduced.
All in due time.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You don't.
Exactly.
at this
That's
point-
whatever Wraith chooses he wants to have me doing.
Well, this is the perfect moment for us to go. At this moment, we'll take a break from the party as we've discussed. And Joe.
Oh joy.
So, Draco Void, you feeling sorry for yourself after the recent events as discussed, which we won't share with the party just yet. You're drowning your sorrows at the Stone Hill Inn, when in walks a half-elf.
Oh, first thing I'll think is the fuck? He's not from around here. Also wondering if I'm drinking too much, because literally he's not from around here. That's not what you see around here.
And sorry about my confusion. I forgot Joe wasn't with us.
All right. I'm
At which
being
point I would have
introduced
said
now.
we should split the party evenly. So somebody needs to volunteer to go with Francois, or I will.
Thank you.
I mean,
It's no problem, Francois.
I'm not against going, but if you're gonna go, it's fine.
All right, I think you two can handle this here. So I'll
Okay.
go with Francois.
Okay, so Eskin is also with him. So not only do you see a half-elf walk in, but you see a water genasi, a very rare sight for around these parts.
Yeah. Now I'm really
Okay.
looking at my drink, wondering if I've drank too much.
Who moved on to the inn?
Okay, so let's pull up the entry for Stonehill Inn. It looks to be newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers, and the common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider. All of them eye you curiously as you enter. Over to one side, you see one particularly soused halfling who's got an assortment of mugs laid out in front of him, and the other patrons are giving him somewhat of a wide berth.
That's one hell of a way to describe it.
Can I see a maiden of the tavern?
You do. You see the proprietor, a human male, but you don't see any wenches around.
Yeah, so I'll go to the proprietor and say hello and ask for a mug of ale, the finest ale for me and my compatriot.
Okay, I hope you're not expecting any amazing voices on this one.
Oh no, come on, dude. Come on. Get along.
I don't even know if I described the voices I've done so far as amazing. But there you
Flavor,
go.
flavor, dude.
Oh,
Good
they're
flavor.
better than nothing.
Do a pirate.
Welcome to my bar.
It always works.
He's gonna do it.
But where did the rum go?
Welcome, welcome, friends. How can I help you?
Well, I'd like a couple of flagons of ale, please, first of all, and perhaps a performance. Maybe you've heard of me. I'm called Francois Bastardo.
Francois Bastardo, you say? He seems to be lost in thought, scratching his chin. No, I don't say as I do recall
That's
your
okay.
name.
I'll let my bagpipes do the talking for me. So perhaps you'd, completely free of charge, of course. Would you like a performance?
Of course, give us a demonstration. We'll see if you're worth it.
Excellent.
Give us a performance check.
Can I ask a quick question? Did Woodstone leave me?
He did. You're now alone.
For fuck's sake. Okay.
If there's like a mug on the table,
Stop.
if there's like a mug on the table around him, I just want to make the water spin in a helix around as he's playing.
I'm
Or
not
shape
sure
water.
how. I'm not sure how splitting the party but into two small groups.
I know.
Of two got
I
so
know.
confused. But I was going to the end of two. I think it was the druid was supposed to be with you.
Oh, there we
So,
go.
If
I
the
got dragged
druid's going
over,
at the end,
and I was like,
that's what happened. So somebody moved the wrong token. That's what that is.
It's not that important at the moment.
Okay, but we're two groups of two.
Good to know.
No.
Good to know.
Okay, so you take in a lungful of air, Francois. You blow into your bagpipes, and you get about 3 notes in before the proprietor screams, "Stop! Stop! Stop! Please, I beg you!
So,
Fine, I'll give you a room. Just don't play anything but that."
because
Oh,
he
it's
got
not
so
fun.
low, can I check a mug?
You'd like to chuck a mug at them?
Well, at the horrid noise.
Certainly. Give me. It would be an improvised weapon of which you're not proficient, so it'll just be a dexterity roll.
All right. That's the big number of dexterity, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well.
So yeah, a mug
Apparently, I'm
goes.
drunker than I thought.
Yeah, an empty mug goes flying through the air towards you, Francois, but it misses by a country mile. But you can sense it was directed towards you.
I casually walk across, pick up the mug, straighten my hair, sit down with the elfie, and say, "I think you dropped this."
I don't know how to go about that. Is this just me and you conversating? Because first thing I'd be is like, bah, it's yeah.
It seems that the individual you're speaking to is extremely drunk. Fortunately, you're well familiar with the language of the drunk, having spoken it many times yourself.
Okay, bar wench, Pringles, please.
Yes, the finest delicacy of all Faerun, Pringles.
Yeah, the fact that there's a whole bunch of shelled nuts around is nothing there.
So where did you get such a fine name, my man?
I haven't introduced myself, but sure. Not much from around here, are you?
No, I'm Francois Bastardo, well-known pariah of the bagpipe order. So perhaps you'd like another tune, or would you like to introduce yourself?
No. I think we've heard enough of your. Yeah. I think I'll pass on that.
So who would you be?
Just a man down on his luck. Made a few bad choices. Now trying to sort out what I should do next.
Oh, what sort of skills or knowledge do you profess?
Well, I haven't gone all that far, but for the right amount of coin, I could do just about anything for you.
Really?
If you'd like to, you can make either an insight or an investigation check to kind of get a feel of what kind of character he is.
Yeah. A what or an investigation? Perception.
An insight or investigation.
Thank you.
He
Great.
is indeed a person.
Awesome.
how about I just
You're pretty
eye
sure
him
he
up?
has fingers.
Since this curious person who now looks a bit puzzled, I assume I'm gonna eye them and also try and get a bead off of them. The insight, right?
Yeah, or investigation, whichever you feel will give you the better result.
Both roll ones, please.
Insight would
hell's going on
probably
in
be. I don't know. They're both 2, so actually no. Let's see. One's wisdom, one's. Yeah, I'll go with. Yeah, let's go investigation. Oh,
6.
well, at least I'm not as bad off.
They have feet. You're pretty certain they have feet.
Now, are you making that up or are you reading that?
What?
The responses to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me making shit up.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Did they really go into that much detail to tell you that they have
Oh, they do.
Well, let's see.
No, I just think it's a funny response of like
Yeah.
you kind of see the obvious.
So you're a fighter, are you?
Nah, I don't fight much. Not
His
unless
words
I
are
have
belied
to.
by the weaponry bedecked upon him.
What?
You've got your weaponry on you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't look much like a fighter.
Well, it's only fighters that I know that could get this drunk. You look like you've gone to war with the pistachio nuts, anyway.
Don't know much about halflings and drinking, do you, boy?
Might be a dancer. What the fuck?
They're just talking stuff while he's out doing things.
Has he got anything, like when I checked him out, besides feet, did he look like he had anything, or is just standard clothes and
I mean,
just
you
music
just took
playing?
in the obvious. He's got a bow on his back. He's got an assortment of weaponry. His friend also dressed kind of similar, weaponry and bow on him.
What are you
Alright.
talking about? This is Francois Bastardo. He has everything.
And of course, he's got the glorious, magnificent bagpipes with him.
There you go.
And a flamboyant red scarf.
Damn right.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So
How would you buy another round, new friend?
Well, you'd have to tell me a little bit of the story, then I'm sure I could be
Ah,
convinced.
no, you seem like you got it in ya. The more drink, the merrier. The happier we all get.
Yeah, absolutely. But if I'm going to spend my coin on ale, then I want to know who I'm drinking with.
Oh,
Draco, note down that you have inspiration because I'm loving your roleplay of being drunk.
oh, okay. Yes. That is really it's just one icon. Okay.
Yeah, you can only have one inspiration
All right.
at a time.
I suppose I could give a name for another drink.
I'll try to find an empty table with a corner.
Well, there's a place that I know quite a while ago. I stopped off at a tavern, and it's quite an unusual experience. You order your drink, they take a name, and they put it on the drink at the end after you paid. So,
The hell kind
Everybody's
of
doing
high
similar to
dollar
that here.
place you've been to? Most place I go to, you go in, might say barkeep, just hold up your hand, they give you some swill to swallow.
well, let's call it an elf tradition.
Starbucks, an elf tradition.
One of those type of places, huh? Not
Yeah,
many
afraid-
elf establishments will welcome my kind.
True, but traditions are important. So,
They
What's it-
can
what's
be.
it
A
called
little
you?
stab here, little stab. Oh, sorry, that was my tradition. Right. I guess I could give you a name, Draco, if you prefer.
Draco, fantastic. So, since I got the first round in, perhaps my Woodstone friend could go and sort us out.
It's
Absolutely.
4 coppers per drink. So mark down 12 coppers, which is 1.2 gold. Sorry, 1.2 silver.
Big scam happening right now.
Yeah,
So
no, right.
do I have to deduct it then?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
It's 10, 10, 10, 10, right?
It's 10-10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hold on, see. Now I hold up my hand. I hold up, friend. You said you was buying around for everybody.
Well, everybody in the tavern.
Oh yeah, of course. There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean you're shit. What was your name again?
Keep in mind that's not a magical effect. So.
Well, no, I'm hyping up his name. He said he's a great, famous performer.
Much
He
like
wouldn't
yourself.
want his reputation to be sullied, would he?
Well, apparently I don't have much of a reputation around here since my bagpipes aren't appreciated.
Well, you will if you have a drink with everybody.
What,
Who doesn't know the name of the man that buys you a drink?
What, everybody? Well, I'm sure everybody will know Woodstone's name after he buys everybody a drink.
Oh, Woodstone. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's talking to you.
No, you went to the bar.
I'll pay for it, but I ain't
Oh
paying
well,
for
I
everybody.
don't think I've met this friend Woodstone, but sure, if he's so inclined.
Oh, he's
I
incredibly
will
generous.
walk up.
Well known as being a generous man.
Good little man, you'll get your ale.
Yeah. See, now my persuasion was for the one who's sitting with me at the table, not for the one who just got it shoved up on them.
Right, okay.
Yeah, hence the reason why I'm so surprised that you immediately, instead of taking up the arms, you just pushed it right on to your nearest friend.
Well, that's kind of Francois' way, you know.
All right. Well, you don't really have to buy a drink for everybody. It's really up to you at this point now.
So can I roll a persuasion against him?
I'm more engaged with the person who's in front of me.
You can't actually be persuaded that way if you don't want to be, but you can actually roll like
Yeah, basically, it would be based upon how difficult it is to convince you. A 24 is
That was a natural
a high
20.
roll. Yeah,
That's
but
a natural
20s,
20.
nat 20s don't mean
I
an
know.
automatic success.
He seems
I know it
pretty
doesn't mean
persuasive.
that, but I was just
He's
adding
very
that on for.
persuasive. You feel yourself leaning towards possibly, doing it, but you can still say no.
Then I'm gonna have to say yes, fine, that's okay.
Oh, say, friend, you wouldn't be interested in some failed tax reports, would you? There's a few people that haven't seemed to turn in their money, and I just have the terriblest luck of trying to get them to pay me back.
You're seriously trying to run your con on him.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm half drunk here. You think I'm paying attention to who I'm talking to?
Fair
For all I
enough.
know, I could start thinking he's a talking dragon.
Yeah, at this point, he's mostly slurring incoherently about taxes.
Yeah. So he wants us to go and get some. What? I don't quite understand. He wants us to go and collect taxes.
Taxes? Where? What? Oh, right. Yes. That's yeah.
And we'll leave our friends in a state of confusion and merriment as they drink away. And we return to Eskin and Lokai.
You have set us up for such disaster here. You've put me and Lokan together, and it's gonna go horribly.
I'm telling
as you
you, we
approach the
don't
Lion
need to
Shield.
knock. We can just walk in.
Walk him. Why don't you just kick it off the hinges?
As you're stood outside bickering for several minutes, the door opens. Come in or not. Hurry up and decide, says a feminine voice.
I
That's
walk
the
in.
best you're getting on that one.
I
He
walk in.
walks in, and I start trying to pick up two of these boxes, and I strain, and I just kind of drag them.
Yeah, hanging above the front door of the trading post, you see a wooden shield with a familiar blue lion painted upon it. It matches that on the boxes that you're carrying.
Nice.
Hello. Who am I talking to?
My name's Lien Lion Shield, proud proprietor of the Lion Shield Costa.
All right.
Now, can I ask what you're doing with some of my goods with you?
Yeah, the short story is.
She doesn't seem too angry. She's just kind of curious.
Yeah. The short story is we found some goblins. They had kidnapped a friend. We beat up the goblins. Then we beat them up a lot more after that. And then we found some of the supplies, and we took them with us to the nearest town.
Oh, fantastic! That'll be my missing shipment. Please come in, come in. Thank you so much.
No worries.
She heads over to the counter, and you hear her rattling under the desk. Here, for the good work that you've done returning my goods. Thank you so much. And you hear a clankling, and she hands over a decent chunk of gold coins into your hands.
How much are we talking?
You count it out. She's given you 50 gold.
50 gold.
Man, you should have checked those boxes.
I'm putting the gold in the loot stash.
Yeah.
50 gold.
50
Yeah,
gold.
I knew that my Lion Shield caravans had been raided, but I didn't know who it was. Goblins, you say?
Is this all that was missing? Or
Well,
is
from
there
this
more?
shipment, yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, there was goblins on the route. They were led by this big fellow. We found them there.
Yeah, as you look around the room, you see another sign proclaiming no red brands.
Another sign
Oh, yeah?
saying no red brand.
These red brands, not super popular around here, are they?
Of course they're not. Terrible creatures. If I were you, I'd keep away from the Sleeping Giant tap house. That's where they like to get drunk and make a nuisance of themselves.
All right, good to know.
But thank you so much. If you ever have any need of any weaponry, shields, armors, I've got a brilliant collection. I'll even do you some really good rates.
You
Oh,
know what? That sounds excellent.
Is it just adventuring armor and weapons that you sell, or is it anything else?
Mainly weapons and armor. That's what we tend to trade in most. I mean, if you've got something in particular you're interested in, I'm sure I can get hold of it for the right price.
I was just curious.
Do you
Thank
do commissions? Would I have to visit the local smithy for something like this?
Yes, you'd have to deal directly with the smithy to get a commissioned work, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, I'll keep your wares in mind. Should I be interested, and I'll let my other party members know.
Have a good day. She smiles and waves as you leave. 50 gold wealthier.
Yeah.
As I step out of the building, I'm looking around for anyone that matches what I think a red brand description would look like.
You do see a couple of groups, well, not groups, a couple of lone individuals that seem to be wearing like ratty red cloaks that are grimy, definitely seen better days, who are striding through the scattered crowds with a haughty air and a very wide bubble around them.
Do they look like they could pass for like the guards of this town? Like they are who are guarding it, basically?
I mean, if you
thugs?
squinted and tilted your head, maybe.
But is there any like actual guards around?
I hold him
There's
upside
no
down.
guards,
Does it
so-
help?
So
There's
they
no
are
guards
they
around.
are the
They're
guarding force.
They are the closest equivalent to guards,
Okay.
although people don't seem happy to have them around.
Yeah.
Anyway,
are any in
Eskin.
close proximity or?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Have any noticed us though?
I mean, a few of them have seen you walking around. You've noticed them. You've noticed them notice you.
Okay.
But do they know that we know that they know? I'm sorry.
And do we know that they know that we know that they know?
All right, Eskin. I believe that's a job well done. Excellent
Yeah.
work. I told you we could just go in, man.
Oh, I didn't know if you had to knock or if there was a bell or.
No. They love having our company. It's fine. So, the tavern, I believe?
I think that's where they went. I just heard the loud sound of air escaping a huge sack. So.
What a wonderful description.
That wasn't even the bagpipes either.
All right, I guess we make our way to the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you enter and you see your companions sat with a very merrily soused halfling.
Yeah, I guess you come in with because the question never got answered when I say, friend, what
Oh.
makes a man like you play something like that thing you got there?
Sorry, I missed that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
assuming that you're talking about my bagpipes as opposed to some sort of slang of the prison, then
I ain't seeing much in that department, but okay.
so.
So whilst you guys are chatting to the halfling, is anyone else doing anything else? Going to talk to other people, seeking out rumors?
Actually,
I specifically sit in a table by myself in a corner.
I by
Are
myself.
you being all edgy and Nemo and brooding?
Absolutely.
By the way,
Do I notice him
uh,
in that corner
was
as I go
drinks
in?
bought for everybody or just me and buddy there?
Just you and Francois.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say if drinks were for everybody, somebody should actually have already handed you guys one.
But yeah.
As
There'd
we
be
came
lots
in.
of merrymaking.
So are you trying to listen in, Grand, or are you just like being out of the way?
I'll listen into everything in there, but I don't like people near me.
Okay, in that case, could you give me a perception check? Ooh, very nice.
Wow, that's all right.
You overhear a young people talking at one of the tables. I tell you, Pip, he found some secret tunnel, but those red brands almost whipped him for a mile after he found it. I don't know what it's about, but tell you what, it's got to be interesting. Should we go have a look? And the conversation's carried off by the din of the crowd before you hear any more.
All right, from that point on, I tried. It was Pip that, like, he's talking to Pip?
No, they're talking
About.
about Pip.
Okay, well, I'll keep my eyes on both of them, and we'll make sure that I follow if they decide to leave.
Okay. Well, as you keep your eye on them, you hear a few more snippets. One of the ones is you hear the word alder leaves.
Leafs?
Yeah, it sounds as if they're talking about a name.
Roger.
What's everyone else doing?
Did Eskin
I'm
go with
just-
me into the
Yeah, I
tavern?
went in with you. Yeah.
All right. So I turn to him and say, "Milk or ale?"
I'll have one of those ales.
Yeah,
One of those ales.
did I hear him say milk by chance?
I'll go up to the barkeep and say 1 milk and
I
1 ale.
I
I would
don't think
say-
he's very quiet.
Oh yeah, he's a big fella, but
Yeah.
did I hear that? Because I do want to make a response to that.
Yeah, you can have heard that.
Oh, I don't even have to roll for it? Cool. I'll just yell out real loud, what weed toddler drinks milk in a bar?
Him, I think.
I just ignore the loud guy and just go for my milk.
Yeah, you see the blue man point to a giant grey man who must be at least 3 times your height.
With that size, who the hell needs milk?
Milk is good for the bones. I think.
Milk is
So-
amazing. It's one
If
of the
he needs
many
milk for his
secrets.
bones, I need stone for mine.
How much for the milk, barkeep?
Just 2 coppers.
2 coppers. All right. Do I have to do the manual
Yes.
Yep.
conversion? All right. Cool.
We will do accounting later.
Da, 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 da.
All right.
Remember,
I'm also
Lannister always pays his debts.
I'm also paying for the ale for Eskin.
Okay.
So
And
that's
that'll be 4 coppers as well, please.
4 coppers. That's
So
fine.
six coppers in total.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm not even going to try and do a female voice for this one because
Do it.
Oh, hello.
I'll happily give a good go at the guys' voices. I'm not going to try and do any of the girls' voices.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But the barmaid that you order from, happily takes your money. you two look like adventurers. I hear that that Baron Eldmouth up at the Orchard used to be an adventurer. He's got big, strong arms, just like you two. She simpers and giggles.
I thought there wasn't a bar wench.
Wait,
She wasn't there when you came.
She was in the back.
Is she talking to me and Eskin?
Yeah.
I respond by saying, as strong arms as him or as strong arm as me? You got to be a bit more specific.
A strong arm as you, big man. She giggles again.
That's an impressive fella. Where did you see we could find this guy?
He works at the Edamanth Orchard.
Where is that on the map?
All left.
Yeah, I couldn't see. Okay, cool. All right. What's his deal? What does he need? Any help or something? And is he paying for it?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're good looking, handsome.
Thank you. Is she good looking as well?
She's ratty.
She's good looking for a human.
Party.
Good looking for a human. All right.
Suddenly, some funky 80s jazz
Yeah.
music starts playing. Wait a minute, that couch looks familiar. For a human, she's good looking.
I take my ale and slowly sip it.
Yeah, I also begin to drink the milk.
Just down the milk in one.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can I
Just
have
bring
another,
the count
please?
Leave the bottle.
Uh,
Get on your beard.
I asked for another bottle of milk, by the way, and I paid the 2 copper for it.
Oh, brilliant. So, what do you guys do for the next little period of time?
I want to get everyone together and notify them that the red band are parading out the sleeping giant. Is what I heard someone say. So I don't know if they're a problem to the town. They seem it.
Well, Woodstone's in the corner of the table by himself. Locan and Draco are at another table a little ways away.
Yeah, I'll like pop between each small group and just like explain that I've heard that.
Okay, so as you guys are doing your different things, Eskin kind of wanders over to you and kind of like leans in a little and whispers, whispers that the information about the sleeping giant inn and the red brands, and that it seems to be a bit of bad news.
Okay, well, when Eskin gets close to the table, I tell him to come over and sit, and I whistle as loud as I can to the other two.
Oh, okay. I sit down.
I walk up over to them.
So
I'm going to listen to what he had to say in the first place. Then I'll mention to them about the 2 guys that were talking about the secret passage.
Okay.
I am 6'3", by the way. Eskin is he's a significantly tall blue person.
Yeah. So Locan, Francois, Woodstone whistles loudly, grabs your attention, and Jericho, you also hear this. I mean, the whole tavern hears this.
Yeah, that's fine. I walk
We
over.
all congregate.
Avengers assemble.
Yeah.
And Francois and Draco are having a business conversation in private.
I mean, we're at the same table. We don't have to shout
Yeah.
too much.
And
So do
drunkenly bickering while we're all sitting at the table.
Yeah, do you two make your way over to Woodstone, or?
Yeah, because I'm at a different table.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, if I recall, he shimmied off to a corner. That's
Yeah,
about as
he
far
did
as I
indeed.
got, and then I stopped paying attention to him. I got somebody sitting at my table with me.
It'd be Drow Boy that would be like, oh, well, I've been called over, so.
Well, whilst you lot
Drow.
decide what you're doing, I'm just going to quickly grab myself a drink. I will be
Oh, man,
right.
I'd die for one. I'm going to go grab one too.
Alrighty.
Let's take just a few minutes to get drinks and stuff.
All right,
I mean, we
while
are at the bar. Might as well
Jack
take
was
the
typing
opportunity.
their response, I'll grab me a drink too.
I don't really know what to write in this bit.
What was that?
I don't really know what to write when it's kind of we're not talking.
It's mostly for fun. Technically speaking, anything you write in there is not really official. It's mostly just to not interrupt the actual flow of conversation. It can be used for like a few things in between, such as hey Eskin, did you actually come with me over to Lion Shield or something like that? And then he can just respond, yeah, I did, and then we don't need to like interrupt you guys talking.
Oh, okay.
And yes, I know I didn't do that. Don't worry, but I'm just saying. If I had the hindsight for it, I would have done it.
No, I don't know what's.
But
my first time playing, so I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how you're supposed to organize everything.
Generally speaking, the deal is anything you tell the GM that's not a joke is what actually matters. Anything else that you like type in here is just it can be true, but it like you shouldn't expect it to be true. You just have to confirm it with the DM first.
All right.
Sip, sip.
Yeah, you can even type in points of interest, location, name, whatever, so that you can review it later.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. And if you're taking too long, like deciding on a course of action when to do about an NPC whilst that NPC is there, I may decide that he's listening into the entire conversation that you're having about whether or not to maim him bodily. But like so far, you're doing fantastic with like doing role play, being in character and stuff. So
Cheers, mate.
and like the conversation you've been having between you and Joe in the chat is very in character, which is good.
Is it? It's not quite what I had in mind. About like, I thought the bagpipes somehow. I don't know why, but I thought the bagpipes. I'd be able to go in there and sort of entertain the crowd, and then
You roll really bad.
You can.
You just had a bad roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But like
off
to keep to your background thing, like he lets you stay just to make you not play.
All right, I'll be back. I'm
So-
gonna get my drink now.
So in a way, you did get paid for doing a job.
Yeah, just the reverse of what I was actually intending, but never mind. Been having a hard time.
So Francois, you look a little bit drunk. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing
Nothing
at
at
all.
all.
So, right, check this out. This guy, he says he's 47. He's not gay, but his husband is. He's called Tony, right? And he thinks that there's. Hang on.
Does this count as metagaming? Because I think it does.
Ragnarok or Extinction. I can't remember which, but it's really you lot are my best mates, right? No, seriously, right? Come on, group hug.
Okay.
We noticed that there was a manor that's ruined, right?
Yeah, you did notice it on your way in.
Okay. Might be worth investigating that at some point. Seeing what's,
Do you mention
what's
this out loud
Yeah,
to your friends and
to
your new
the-
companion Draco?
the closest bodies being my friends.
Wait,
yes.
hang on a second. Draco is our new companion, and he's just been trying to scam me.
Yeah.
What's the actual?
I'm just going to quickly hop up into general talk. Joe, could you jump up there for a second as well?
Who, by the way?
He went to get a drink.
Yeah, I think he went off to get a drink.
I'll wait
GM.
until he's back.
GM, even though I'm slightly drunk, am I good at drawing?
Only one way to find out.
You're good at drawing wavy lines.
Yeah,
Do
but to him it
perception?
looks like a straight line.
What is it you're wanting to draw?
I would like to draw a sketch of Draco.
Sure, you can give it a go. It would be at disadvantage because you're drunk. It makes it hard to do things,
All right, I'm back.
and you would be using your.
Just stay still. He's drawing a lovely masterpiece of you.
What?
I would
I
say
said
that
I
it
was
would be a
stepping away to get a
performance
drink,
check.
and you take advantage of me. I see how it is.
I would
Well,
say
I
it
can
would be a
play it off
variation
that
of a
I.
performance check. But Joe, could you quickly hop up into general talk with me for a second?
Ah, sure.
He's getting the whispers, boys. Yeah. So, how do we want to kill off this shady character?
This Draco guy.
Yeah.
That's why I was after the drawing, because I'm going to put a bounty on his head.
Does he
Oh,
seem
that's
like,
brilliant.
does
Don't
he
mention
seem
it.
like the most trustworthy of people?
No, he really doesn't, does he?
Seems a little backstabby.
I vote we kill him the moment he sleeps. Can I do a persuasion roll here? Just try to persuade the party.
You don't need to persuade us.
If they're bad, then that's
But,
okay.
by
To
the
kill a
way,
bad person.
this is only funny if they rewatch the stream.
I know. There are 4 people on the stream.
One of them is
Probably all of us.
Yeah.
If I want to keep Draco in the dark, am I allowed to talk to the DM in private?
Yes, you can do
You can
what's
message
called.
him and stuff like that. Yeah.
There's
Right.
a GM whisper
I think it's GM Whisper. Hang on.
test.
Okay,
Nope, that's not how.
been taken care of.
/W name message
Right.
or
Okay.
/W GM message.
WGM. Yeah.
I'll do it
So-
later.
What did I like? Because I guess I'll just role play it. So I zoned out a little bit. What's going on around me?
Oh,
Well,
it's nothing.
Yep, that came through.
Okay, and you're the only one who
So
can see it.
if I heard somebody say correctly,
it.
I guess I'm noticing that somebody's making a picture of me.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just bored at the table while you were incoherently ranting about taxes, so I just decided to do a little doodle.
How did it turn out?
Mr. Jim, how do I do it?
As I said, it'll be a variation of a performance role, I'll say.
Okay.
It's not too bad. It's a passable picture of him. You can tell that it's of him.
You
Okay.
know what, Francois? I've seen worse.
Oh, excellent.
I don't think I could draw that well, personally.
So I'll be just putting that in my back pocket and just carrying on. So
Just note it down as a loving portrait of Drake.
Oh Lord, okay.
So at this point, have you all gathered around Grand at the table for
Yeah.
sharing of information?
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody except for me and Francois.
I think Francois is here now, right?
Well, Francois, he does what he wants. So if he moves over to the table,
Yeah, as
He'll
far as
say
I know, he was still sitting with me drawing a picture. So
Okay.
but after the umpteenth time I would have whistled, he would have fucking come over. It's like, stop fucking whistling!
have I heard these loud whistles at all?
Everyone in the tavern.
Everyone in the
has,
tavern
yeah.
heard the loud whistle.
Oh, okay, so it's loud enough for okay, good.
Yeah, like it was a loud whistle to get everyone's attention, and then Grand just kind of gestured to the people that he wanted to come over.
You know,
While we're
hey
sat
friend,
together-
I think that fellow over there wants your attention.
While we're sat together and all the whistling, I'm gonna keep an eye on the door in case I see any people in red clothes.
Okay, you don't notice anyone at the
Okay.
moment.
I'll just
Right.
keep my eye there.
Yeah,
Right,
you hurry on to your friend. I'm gonna keep drinking this drink you gave me.
Absolutely, you do that.
Okay, so
Enjoy.
you all make your way to Grand's table.
I fill Francois in on everything that I'd heard in the two people.
Okay, so he tells you about a young boy called Pip having found a tunnel and being threatened with whipping by the Red Brands.
And then they said Alderleaf.
Yes.
Right. I say that we went to Lion Shield and that we dropped off the supplies and that the Red Brands operate at least partially around the Sleeping Giant. Yeah, over there.
I ask how.
Draco, he's just mentioned the Red Brands and the Sleeping Giant. Would you like to comment at this point?
Oh, Yeah, so they said red brands. I'd say some slurred, very vile word and spit.
That's across the tavern, right? Did we just see
Oh
No,
him?
yeah, I
he's
just
at your
shout
table now.
red brand and then
Oh,
some
he's with us,
vile
is he?
cuss word and then spit. And then if you want, the rest of the tavern could join in. Who knows?
No,
Him.
I've said you guys have all moved over to the
Oh,
table
okay,
now,
him
and
as
Draco
well.
came along.
Okay.
He's a bit like Tony at the moment. He's in for the fun.
Huh? I don't know. You said make a comment.
Yep. No, it's fine.
That's how I commented when I heard red brand brought up in
Yep.
conversation.
Oh, and Loken heard from the woman in Lion Shield. What did she say? Something about an orchard?
Something about an
Elder
old
map
adventurer. or
About
something.
a big, strong adventurer with big, muscly arms, just like his.
I want to see those arms of his.
That's some betting gold. We'll see
Basically,
if
he
we-
just got flirted with, and he just completely friend-zoned her.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the woodcutters
Not even
that went
friend zone,
missing,
he
right?
customer-zoned her.
I custom
This reminds me of a D&D session. They had 5 encounters with the Dryad, and it was on the 5th one that they finally thought that the Dryad was hinting to have him.
The people that went missing, they were the woodworkers' house, right? Is it that
Yes.
one? Okay. Mark that as missing.
Right in the middle of town, even. Wow.
So what would the party like to do?
Uh,
With all this
well-
information. Who's that that's breathing right down their microphone?
Probably me, sorry.
No worries. Before we do that, wait. Who else is in the tavern besides the 5 of us?
There's the innkeeper, the charming young woman who was just flirting with you, another woman who seems to be chatting quite friendly with the innkeeper, and just a handful of patrons, maybe about 10 other like villagers, just trying to relax and have drinks.
Never mind, I'll keep it for later. I also thought the innkeeper was the one that flirted with me. I guess it wasn't.
No, it was just a barmaid.
Alright, even better. Anyway,
Is there any kind of law enforcement officer or?
The only thing that passes for law here, kind of, is the red brands, but they're just thugs.
That need to be dealt with.
you want to deal with them? Here?
Yeah, I like treasure, period. But what's our time frame for
Didn't
like,
somebody...
we got to
somebody-
rescue some guy that sent us on this whole ordeal or whatever?
Somebody said that the red brands work for the townmasters at the townmaster hall. I'm pretty sure. So,
Actually, Woodstone brings up a good point. Do we know about the castle that he's been brought to? Like, what do we know about the castle?
I think we found out that it was a goblin place somewhere. It's an old castle that got taken over by goblins or something, right?
Yeah, they're staying at Cragmore Castle, but
Cragmore Castle.
someone here may know the location. Now, as you're drinking, you see Sildar walk in. He seems to have a bit of a sour look on his face as he heads over and orders a drink and asks for a room.
I whistle
Oh,
loudly.
That's IMO now. We're the whistlers.
Yeah, I'm just looking
the-
over. It's like, the hell's he whistling for?
Sildar turns around, sees you, and waves, grabs his drink, and trots over. Now, this is where we have the fun of, can I remember how to do the voice I did last?
Well, he's drinking now, so you got a little leeway.
Okay. In that case, Hudson, you do the same as you do in there, except instead of whatever message, type GM roll and then 1d20 plus whatever your stealth modifier is.
Oh no.
Sorry, say that again.
I will see if I can send it to you.
Yeah, or just type it in general there.
Like that, and with the slash before the R.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, it's /GM roll instead of R because he wants to do it stealth like.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, I'm well.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, feel free to carry on, guys. You know.
No, we want to see
on your slowness.
We want to see what happens here.
We won't see what happens here.
All right. So, Sildar, what can you tell us about this castle, Crackmore Castle?
Oh,
It's not working for me either.
can we just? Oh,
Yeah, it's being silly.
Like for me.
Sildar's being drunk right now. He's completely faced up. He can't even hear me. Sildar.
Okay, you got a 16 on that.
okay.
Because, yeah, I'll set you a macro for that at some point in the future.
Thanks, mate.
Sneaky macro.
So, yeah, you beat everyone's passive perception. You just kind of slip out and they don't notice. Sildar, you're asking him about Cragmore Castle. So many windows open with so many important information. It's whether the information I need is open.
How can this one-story tavern have so many windows?
Just because it can.
Story.
It's not.
Right, it would be in this window. Sildar knows. There we go. I don't know where it is myself, but I'm sure someone here would know. Maybe the town master might know something. I might point you in the right direction. Although I'd give it a miss today if I were you. Odious fellow. He takes a long swig of his drink.
What time of the day is it? It should be still like fairly early morning, right?
Yeah, and like no more than an hour or so has passed since you've entered town, and you entered town fairly early in the day.
Okay. Well,
what does the town master do? Is he like a mayor of some kind?
Kind of, yes. He's mayor is probably the best name for him, at least the best polite name for him.
Oh, so he should be an agreeable person then, right?
Sildar just breaks out into uproarious laughter.
Just a blank face.
I guess not. All right. But do we want to deal with one problem at a time first, people? Because I think we should prioritize, put our priority on fixing this one guy's issue, and he's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
So I think he would appreciate us getting him out of there. Do we want to talk to the town master now?
I'd say it's a good idea.
Maybe not include the those who can't hold their liquor.
He said maybe not to
Was it
talk to him today.
Was it the red guard we were worried about?
Yeah.
The red
But
guard at work underneath the town master.
Yeah, so let's go to the head.
Well, as Sildar finishes his interesting.
What?
Sorry, no. So as you're finishing talking, and Sildar finishes his hearty chuckle at the suggestion that the town master might be a reasonable fellow, He wipes a tear of mirth from his eye and says, "Well, I tell you what, friends, if you can manage to find Cragmore Castle and deal with those terrible goblins, I'll be happy to give you a reward.
Well,
How does, let's say, 500 gold? How does that sound?"
500.
That's like
Sounds
half
like
a
a good
platinum.
start.
That's
And
enough.
all treasures and magic
Did-
items
did-
we acquire along the way.
Did you say it was half a platinum?
It's 50.
It's 50
Yeah,
platinum.
500 gold would be like 50 platinum.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, 500 gold if you can locate Cragmore Castle and either defeat or drive off the tribe's chieftain.
That can be done.
Good enough. What's the time frame?
The sooner the better, really.
All right. Honestly, I look at everybody. There's no point in doing anything else. We might as well get that done.
Yeah, I agree.
All the troubles of this town will still be here when we return.
Exactly.
Probably for a while if the mayor is employing red brands, but
We can deal with those guys if they become a bothersome threat or anything. But for now, I think we should help our established friend out first.
yes.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Dino's Nuts Castle can go right where Tresender Manor is.
All right,
So-
let's go talk to this town master then.
Okay, so as you're
I noticed
heading out of the door, Draco, are you following along?
Well, I was gonna holler and keep propositioning with Francois. Is he with them?
No, he seems to have disappeared. You can't seem to find him anywhere.
Oh. Well, I guess I will kind of trail behind them.
Okay, so as you open the door, you stumble straight into a drunk Francois who's stood outside.
Francois?
Oh, there
Well-
you are, friend.
Well, why don't we? Just call me Tony. Why don't we go back to the Stonehill Inn and carry on having a couple more drinks?
Well, sure. I guess I could do a few more.
Excellent. Right. Put my hand over his shoulder and lead him back towards the.
Did he
Stonehill.
actually stealth away from us drunk
Yes,
like
he
this?
did. Even with disadvantage, he would have managed to get it.
Maybe it would be better if only us three
Yeah.
spoke with him. 'Cause
Well,
we're inebriated.
as you turn to leave, things happen.
Uh-oh.
Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
lovely.
The red
Yes.
people that I was looking out for come out and they kill me.
Yes, so as you're paying attention, you notice a group of red brands heading towards you.
We have company.
Oh, joy. Now,
We're still in the bar?
did me and
You're
Francois make it in
outside
back
of
in?
the bar. Nope, it's just as you were turning to go back inside.
Shit.
I draw back my cloak, showing my sword and everything.
Yeah, let's threaten the gods. That's gonna go great.
Don't bring none, you won't get none.
We don't need to.
Well, this is one way to force me into a brawl with them.
We don't need to fight.
So this
you
is
may
the
not want to.
bar that you've just been in.
Is the
So
door
there's
at the
not
center?
actually a battle map for this because it could be anywhere. Yes, the door is at the center.
Okay.
Right here.
Um, this is the path leading through. Whoa, what the? That's not what I meant to do.
That's one hell of a path.
It just wouldn't stop drawing.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to draw a penis.
On live stream? Oh, you wouldn't. What are these
What?
doodles?
Like a
hell
bush
is
or a
going on with this?
boulder.
What the fuck is
So
that?
this is the
You have
main
a
path
sack?
coming through the center of town. Just all down here is the path. This is the entrance to the tavern, and this is the tavern building, which is not quite to scale.
Okay.
Well, yeah, things are bigger on the inside.
I love that one fireball could completely annihilate this entire tavern easily.
There we go. That's a bit more to scale.
Okay. It's like this middle section that's the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the encounter that you come across is
I'm assuming we're all outside right now, right?
yes,
Oh
you're
yeah,
all
yeah. They
outside.
cut right before me and Francois
just
could
before
duck
you
back
turn
in.
back inside to go back inside.
Oops.
Don't do anything yet, guys.
Not yet. I'm just building the encounter. You just need to get yourself onto the table.
Mm-hmm. No, I was talking to the party.
Just need to make sure this is the right encounter that I built.
Where am I? I will be here.
And Draco, you also need to be on the table because you're here too.
You can drag
How do I
yourself
put-
from the journal. You can click your bit and just drag yourself on.
Huh? Oh, okay, there it is.
Your character sheet in journal.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Now I'm assuming I'm supposed to be a higher level.
You're supposed to be level 3. I've started you out
Oh, I'm
level
still
3.
level 3? Okay. Just making sure, because I was already level 3 earlier. I wasn't sure if, because I'm supposed to scale with the party and all that.
Yeah, the party's all still level 3. It's just your experience that's not been
Oh,
denoted.
that's alright.
We haven't gotten enough experience to go to level 4 yet.
That'll be why it wasn't showing correctly.
Woodstone is ready. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, that was the encounter that I had built. So, as you're stood outside of the...
Is that blue dot supposed to be showing how smashed he is?
What, blue dot?
I don't see a blue dot.
You guys don't see that there's blue in the middle of his elf face now?
Nope.
No, you must have drawn on the screen.
Oh, okay, it must just be me then.
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
no,
you.
okay, never mind. It was just my character thing. The box
Oh
around my
yeah,
character.
no, that's your AC and your health that you
Well, because
see.
it's got the little boxes. I didn't realize I had my thing highlighted. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need.
So just
I'll
making
just
sure.
go back
This over
to-
here, that's Woodstone, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that's our little halfling friend?
So yeah, so
So I don't know about you guys. I'm Francois' friend. I haven't met any of you all.
Well, alright, good to know. Then I don't need to defend him.
Yeah, it makes my
So
job
yeah,
easy.
as you stood outside, it's they all of them are wearing grimy red cloaks. One of them seems to have some sort of badge of rank on his lapels, and they're all glaring at you unfriendly. One of the ruffians spits on the ground in front of you. Time for you to move on, strangers. Give us your stuff and be on your way. Draco, you recognize the gentleman, the lead gentleman, as basically a lieutenant.
Let's see here.
So
Because I'm
can I?
drunk
Can
a
I?
bit. I
Can I?
just turn around and be like, "Leave them alone. They're just new. Go on, shoo, shoo."
Yeah, you can try and like get them to leave them alone.
Can I
You-
ask the lieutenant if there's anybody in particular he's looking for? Or?
So let's do Draco. You do your persuasion roll.
All right. Come on, good roll. It could be worse.
The spy, the lieutenant just looks at you and sneers. I figure you'd be with them. And spits like tries to spit towards you, but he like falls a bit short. Move along, strangers. We don't like strangers around here.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be interrupting them as they're walking.
I think Francois was doing something also.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be putting your noses where it don't belong. Now drop your stuff and walk away, or I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, you're gonna hurt us? I'd love to see you try. Initiative, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This should be fun.
Do you want me
And
to roll again or not?
Oh
I can keep
God
that one.
damn it!
Yeah, it didn't pop up in my list of people's initiatives.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Oh,
fun
shit, I gotta
initiative
do
roll.
yeah, click on your character and then
Yeah,
click initiative.
yeah. Click on your character.
Did anybody roll higher than me?
No.
Oh,
Sorry, which one do I have to? On my character.
You click
on
your character
sheet,
token.
click on your make sure your token is clicked, and then click on your initiative.
Right.
Yeah, right next to armor class.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, great. We're side by side and we're standing next to Boy, this is a fun way to role play.
Okay, so yeah, players go first. Who's got the higher dex between you, or would you like to agree between you which one goes first?
Higher dex? I think I would have higher dex, wouldn't I?
I mean, it's probably more beneficial for you for them to go first, so that you can possibly line up a sneak attack.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna be. How I'll roll it is I'll still be kind of debating on what I should do when Francois makes his action.
Okay, so
Alright.
Francois, lead us off. You know the fight is coming.
By the way, is he still drunk?
No, because I have an extreme tolerance to alcohol that was in my backstory.
Oh, thank God. This would have been a
Just
way
making
more
sure that
interesting
they're all-
encounter.
Making sure they're all just clipped to the grid.
So, is this just a straight up fight, Mr. DM? Or?
It is just a straight up fight.
Right. Okay.
At least from your experience of how fights go, that they're just itching for a fight. They either want you to go or they will beat you up and make you go.
Right. I take it my bagpipes are probably not going to help.
Probably not.
I mean,
Right.
you could try doing a bardic inspiration,
He's
or
not bad.
just play it and make us really annoyed. I don't know.
But yeah, from also because of your role play earlier with and with the thing that you private messaged me, you also have inspiration as well.
Oh, right.
Oh, lovely.
So that means that at any point before you make a roll, you can declare that you're using your inspiration point, and it gives you advantage.
So can I? I mean, guys, do we want to this fight or?
I've already
the other
told them. No, here's the thing. They said, "Give us your stuff." And I said no. If you want to give them your stuff, go right ahead.
No, I'm just trying to think of a third option.
Oh, there's never a third option.
Spoken like a true barbarian.
Yes.
So can I try and persuade them to leave with my inspiration?
You could certainly
You
try.
could, but you don't think it's going to go well.
Okay, right. I'll just shoot the lieutenant then.
I do think our best bet is to try and take as many of them alive, because killing them probably isn't going to look good when we turn up at the the mayor's house.
Oh no, you could always
Well,
have
so far-
my
Oh,
opinion.
actually, yeah. Okay.
everyone
So,
we've met doesn't like them.
so can I shoot? Can I use my inspiration and shoot the lieutenant in the knee?
Yes, you can.
Because apparently, he used to be an adventurer,
And now,
Well-
and now he works an orchard. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, give us your attack roll.
I mean, you could try and do that.
With advantage, because you're using inspiration.
Can I also use the hunter's mark?
That's a bonus action, so you could.
That's a bonus action, so yeah, you could cast bonus action, Hunter's Mark him, and then do it.
God, he's gonna blow his knee off.
Okay, so an 11 and a 13. You've got advantage. So you do hit. You feel as if it was a close shot. You do a total of 9 damage against him as your arrow strikes home and true right into his knee, and he lets out a stream of curses in common. But he is not down. He's just very pissed off.
Oh, for God's sake! There's no pleasing these people.
You do have your movement if you wish to use it.
Yes, I'd like to move. Yeah, please.
Okay, Draco.
All right. Now I'm assuming he shot this one here.
He shot the
No, he
lieutenant.
shot the
He
lieutenant.
shot the lieutenant. This one.
Oh, the lieutenant's dressed differently. Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, he's got a lovely ass badger clasp and hood. I think that's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Now,
It looks surprisingly like a tiny creature's skull.
Hello.
all right. I guess I'll end up just whipping out my bow and shooting too.
Pepper them with arrows. That's our boy.
No worries, Hudson. Thank you.
Huh?
He was just sending me a message.
Oh, okay. All right. How do I go about this?
However, which way you'd like.
And click your bow.
I just am I getting the sneak though?
Not in this current attack because
Okay.
you've not had some way of gaining you advantage, nor do you have an ally within 5 feet of them.
Does he have bonus action hide yet?
He does have cunning action. You could bonus action hide by stepping behind Eskin, who is a medium creature, and make a stealth roll.
And then if they don't see you, your attack would be at advantage, right? 'Cause he'd be
Yeah,
stealth.
on your next. On the same
It
turn.
would be
as
on
well.
that turn, yeah. So you could get behind me, bonus action hide, and then attack.
That's the blue boy.
Yep.
I'm the blue boy, right here.
Alright,
or you could go behind
Locan, but that will take you closer to the enemy.
Yeah, so I just moved down 1 square.
Yeah, you would need to move basically to here.
All right.
You could still get a shot off.
Now let's see if I can get that. Maybe thinking I'm hiding thing.
Sweet bonus action hide.
So it's stealth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
A 20 on your hide is not bad. Because basically, if you don't have advantage, we just use the left value.
Mm.
So let me just determine whether they can see you. Okay. You feel as if you are very well hidden.
Yeah.
Who
Alright.
would you like to attack? If you would like to attack.
Well, if I remember, the lieutenant is one that was doing all the talking, giving me the stink eye and all that shit. So I'll
Yep.
shoot him with the bow.
Yep.
And will this add the sneaker? Do I need to do something for that?
Yeah, when it comes up, it'll ask whether you want to add sneak. Just click yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. It automatically has yes selected.
Jesus.
Well, that's
That strikes home true. In fact, tell me what you do.
let's see here. I give him a good look and say smart ass little punk and then just shoot him.
Your bow twangs loudly as your arrow streaks through the air and hits him right in the throat, and he gurgles his last breath and drops to the ground.
Well, at least we got one danger out of the way.
And he's
And I also,
As you very precisely hit him for the exact amount of health that he had left.
wow.
oh, wow, all right. Wait, he had 18 health left?
Yep.
Damn. All right.
Yeah,
it's
27
now-
hit points in total.
It's now the Red Brand's turns to attack.
That reminds me, I need to lower my arrow count unless it. No, it didn't take it out. All right.
They
No,
they shout swear words like "motherfucker," you know, giving it all that, and start swarming in. One goes for Locan. One goes for Francois.
Wait, what?
This one manages to wedge his way through, kind of like riled up in a bloodlust.
Oh.
And this one stands back a little bit, stays where he is, and takes a pot shot at Woodstone.
No, Woodstone, no!
So,
Initiating Matrix.
no, they don't, because these don't have ranged attacks. So he comes up close and personal with Woodstone.
No.
as far as I knew, they didn't have range. I'm surprised they ain't just wearing like using little
Clubs.
pledgels
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. I
cudgels.
forgot to do that.
or
No,
wabbajack or
Okay,
jack, whatever the shit
Woodstone.
the thing's called.
cudgels, I think.
Woodstone does a 23 hit.
Absolutely.
Takes 7 piercing damage. Does a 12 hit.
Negative.
Multi
Okay.
attack?
Okay. Yep, they have multi-attack.
No!
Francois
Mhm.
Does a 15 and an 18 hit.
The 18 does.
Can you take 6 damage, please?
Damn.
Sneaky little bastard, as they call you. I'm going to assume an 18 hits
To who?
to sneaky little bastard, as
Draco.
they call him. Draco.
Harpy boy.
Oh yeah. You
That's
said
5
16?
damage.
Yeah, anything above 14 hits me.
Okay, well, the second one doesn't hit you.
All right.
How much damage was the first one to him?
8 piercing. Sorry, no, 5 piercing.
Yeah, I was about to say you did 5 to me. I thought. There we go.
And Locan, you take 7 piercing.
Yep.
You're not quite clipped to the grid properly. There we go.
Yeah.
And that is their turn as they run forward and pepper you all with attacks. Locan, it is your turn.
Alright. Nobody fucking messes with me, alright? So I go into a rage and I actually ignore this guy and I want to go to this guy and use my actually I'll stand in between them. So I'll take the attack of opportunity from this guy. I'll stand in
Okay.
between these two and then I'll attack this guy over here with a reckless attack and with the greatsword while raging.
Okay, he misses.
Cool.
So you pop your rage and you attack.
13 points of damage, assuming a 22 hits.
Oh yeah, he looks extremely injured by that attack.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he does not look happy at all by that. Esken.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna drop my healing spirit right here. I think. Who should I drop it though? They'd have to step into it. I'll drop it on Woodstone. Yeah.
That'd
No, I'll
be a
just
good
move it
idea.
next. I'll move it next time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right. And that's my bonus action. So I got a cantrip that I can use. So I'm just gonna look over there at the guy that just had a huge axe cleaved into him, and the
Sword.
oh right, sword. Sorry, I forget. And the blood that's dripping from his wound just starts to crystallize and freeze over. Frostbite. Constitution saving throw on the guy that got hit.
What's your save DC? 13?
The guy that
He-
cut it was this guy, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that guy.
No, it was this guy here that you hit.
Is it? I thought it was this guy, but he's telling me it's this guy. So either way, I'm hitting the guy he hit.
All right. Whoever
Yeah, do you
took
want to
damage.
clarify which guy did you hit? The one below you or the one to the right of you?
I was aiming for this guy. So
Okay, that'd be my misunderstanding. I apologize.
that's fine.
We forgive you. 10,000 XP.
Yeah, it's funny when you use frostbite. It reminds me of how it can be used as an emergency measure to stop bleeding.
But yeah, you.
But this is to aim towards like fucking
It damages.
damage him. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
spread across his whole torso and outwards.
It indeed does, and it burrows into his flesh, and you hear him like and stop breathing and collapse to the ground.
We really didn't.
Oh,
want to
he failed
this.
his save, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep, and you dealt enough damage to kill him. He is dead.
Oh,
Grand.
God. I didn't want to do this, but I guess this is how it goes.
All right, what did I get? Oh, thank you.
So yeah, you got a heal.
And then I move 5 feet there. I should get an attack of opportunity on anybody.
No,
No,
sure.
you didn't leave anyone's threatened range.
You entered a threatened range.
Yes, I did.
Entering
And then
doesn't matter.
I'll take my longsword, use it two-handed on the one that's next to in between the two,
Yeah.
lower right. Has he taken any damage? I don't think so.
Not yet. No.
No. And
14 to hit. 3 points of whoa.
you manage to you feel the sword just bite into flesh as you strike it, and you manage to draw a bit of blood.
Roger.
Francois Bastardo.
Right. Can I cast a spell and then shoot?
You can. You already dropped Hunter's Mark, so you can, as a bonus action, change it to a new target without casting another spell.
Yeah.
Right. But okay, yeah. So I'd like to change it over to this guy,
Okay.
please, and I shall shoot him.
If you're doing a ranged attack, because you now have enemies within 5 feet of you, you will be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm better off
Still
to
do it, but you'd be better off not being next to him.
But to move
You're
away
not
from
getting
him,
out of it.
you'd be taking 2 attacks of opportunity, or you'd have to switch to your melee weapon, which will take an action.
Yeah. Oh, that'll
Oh,
take an
dear.
action.
In combat, it does, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just
Just shoot him at disadvantage.
so Hunter's Mark, yes, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, it works either way.
I'll do.
Oh, okay. That's
He's also hurt. You don't have Colossus Slayer, do you?
He
No.
does not know.
No.
Does he have one?
He looks very badly injured at this point. Draco, you have a
Alright.
stealth attack target in front of you.
that I do. I'll stick him with my rapier.
Sneak attack.
This encounter needs more snack.
Oh wow. Well.
Oh.
Well, you give it a try, but that's all that matters. Is you tried.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Of course.
He gets an attendance medal.
At least it
The
wasn't lower.
the ruffian that you caressed inappropriately with your attack sneers at you.
Yeah, I'll just blame it on the fact that I'm still shaking off the drink.
And strikes back with 6 piercing damage at you,
Oh, for crying out loud.
and
Yes,
yells,
counter.
"I'll kill you, you filthy traitor!"
Oh.
Oh, well, this is getting awkward.
Oh.
You said 6.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I'm getting hurt bad.
The one up here comes down and lashes out at Dre.
No.
Eskin.
No, I was looking at my spells. No.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that these hit with an 18 and a 22.
Yikes.
Could you note down that you have taken 12 points of damage? Thank you.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
How much are they separately?
One is 4, one is 8.
Okay, so I need to make 2 of these of 10. So 15.
Ah, yes, you're holding a
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah. The second one was the higher DC, and you didn't make it.
Well, I mean, it's 10 or half the damage.
It's always 10 or
It's 10 or half the damage. Yeah.
yeah.
Poof. Poof. That's annoying. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then the final attack is going to go against. It's going to go against the barbarian.
Oh yeah.
19 to hit on both of them,
That hits.
and 3 piercing, and then 8 piercing. So 1 and 4.
-1 and -4. Give me a quick second. Stone's Endurance is a short rest. I'll use Stone's Endurance for the 4 points of damage. And I'll just heal, do the +4, because it's going to heal at least 4 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because it's one, like, at least 1 d12, which can roll 1, and then plus the 3 con mod. So I'll be healing all the 4 points of damage up.
Yeah, it just counts as that you don't take damage that round.
I still do. I still took 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Well, you're better off rolling. Does it actually heal, or does it just mitigate the damage?
It reduces damage off of 1 attack. I'll
It doesn't
leave-
Yeah,
heal,
so it
no.
doesn't matter. Yeah, because you're going to roll at least a 1, and then you've got your Constitution modifier,
Yeah.
which is a 3. So you just say
Yeah.
you just mitigate it. That's fine.
Yeah.
And now it is your turn, Locan.
Right.
Squish 'em.
No, I'm starting to have an appreciation for Eskin. I like the quirkiness of his character. So I don't really care about this guy. I'm just gonna leave him. Go over here and murder these two. Which one was the most damaged?
Doesn't that guy
The-
get an advantage?
This one's most damage.
Ye-
He will
yeah,
get
from-
attack.
You will get an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
against you there.
That's fine.
Take 8 piercing, so 4 piercing damage.
-4. All right, I'll take that. -4. And this guy was weakened, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
This one up here still has full health.
That's fine. Reckless attack into this guy with a greatsword. 19 to hit.
The one to the south of you.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
He's so dead.
How
He
come I
is
didn't see the
he is a
roll?
very fine pace.
You might want to scroll down maybe on the side.
I did. All I see is the stone endurance.
Oh.
Might
see
be
it.
like
Oh,
for
now
you.
it's there.
Yeah,
it
it
is,
might be lag. Yeah, he
Okay.
has become a very fine paced.
And how much overkill for this guy?
Oh, that is a thing. There is overkill. I remember this.
Yeah, there is.
So you did 17 damage. He is extremely unhappy with the situation.
Wow.
He is very, very badly blooded.
That is just the perfect amount. Alright. I end my turn.
Yep. And now, Eskin, it is your turn.
Okay, I just do the exact same thing. I hold out a hand up to the wound, and just ice starts to crystallize across it, and it starts scattering across his chest. There's another frostbite. Two.
Robbed.
Who's this against? Sorry.
It's the one guy here.
Okay. He's looking as if he's right at death's door, but,
But
he's still
his
standing.
his next attacks are at disadvantage, so
He's
Did he
sneezing.
survive his Constitution save?
he did. I think.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't make his Constitution
Yeah.
save, but like the damage, he's still standing.
I turned to the halfling over there that looks just as bloody as probably I do, or maybe less. I don't know. And I I wave a hand in the air, and like these little mist of water comes off of it, and it sinks towards your form, and it starts to glow like a cyan light as you get healed for healing.
Oh,
Give yourself
thank you.
inspiration because you're really being very descriptive with your spells, and you continue
you.
in that.
So you said 4.
4 healing to you, and you get 1 temporary hit point as well. By the way, I
So
forgot
how's
this
that?
last
How
time.
do I apply that?
On your
It's-
character sheet.
Yeah, it's
My
right. It's
character-
right under your current hit points. You have temporary hit points. You just say 1, and then you subtract that when you take damage plus the regular
I
health
will
after that.
teleport. Yeah, you
Underneath
target also
my
gains 1
current
temporary
hit
hit point per hit dice spent. Yeah, so 1.
Fair enough.
Where was
Woodstone,
Oh, yeah,
it is
temporary,
your turn.
All right, I take my longsword two-handed and attack the one to my left.
Okay.
He hasn't taken any damage.
He has not.
Woo!
Wow.
Although he's definitely taken some damage now.
All right. That's
Slap.
I love the macro you've
11.
done for Colossus Slayer. That's
Oh,
nice.
it's beautiful, man.
That's nice. I'm really happy with that. Actually, that's really smart.
He looks. It's only the -7 applied because it's the
It's taking in the crit damage.
yeah, it's taken into advantage the crit
So it's
damage.
just 7.
So he's looking fairly injured at this point. You know, you do have your movement if you so desire.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's a no.
I'll just move up 5.
Francois,
Mm.
are we going to have a repeat performance of your epic disadvantage roll?
I believe you still can move your hunter's mark because it hasn't worn off yet.
Yeah.
Yep,
can.
you could. Well, this was the target that you applied it to before, wasn't it?
The
No,
one
it
that
was
just died had it.
It
on
was
it.
the one to the right, yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. So yeah, it's a bonus action to shift over your hunter's mark, so you get that additional damage.
Oh, I was going to do good, Brie.
That's
Right, yeah.
I mean, you could, but
I will put the hunter's mark on him, please. I
Yep.
shall give it the old long bonus.
The old good attempt.
Mm-hmm.
let's see if we get another.
Ah.
Oh, you rolled a 1, so you don't manage to damage him this turn.
He didn't hit any of us, did he?
Wait a minute. Let me just double check something with hunter's mark.
It might be a concentration.
It is, I think.
It is. That's not what I was double checking, but he's not
Okay.
taking any damage anyways.
Okay. Well, thank God for that.
No, I remember that you do get advantage on some things, but you don't get advantage on the attack.
Okay.
Draco, it is your turn.
Right.
So the one beside you is dead.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does Draco's avatar look like a pimp with a blue hat on?
Yes.
No, it's totally your imagination.
And you do have a couple of possible sneak attack targets in range.
Yeah.
And you can even give yourself advantage by doing a hide check.
Sure. Let's see if I'm hidden.
This one looks like it's the most close to death's door. This
He's
one you could probably
hiding.
kill.
He's hiding behind the healer. I mean,
I know, right?
That's why he healed me. So I'm gonna protect it. So it's a sneak to see if I'm hidden.
Yep.
I think I'm hidden.
You think you're hidden.
All right. And then
You'll find out when you go to attack whether you have advantage on the attack or not.
No.
But either way, you'll
It's
still get the
nothing's
sneak
within
attack.
stabbing range for me, so I'll shoot my bow at the.
Well, I mean, it's a 5-foot shift to be in stabby range if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
It's a what? now?
and they won't see you.
You
Yeah.
can move 5 feet.
Well, you can move your full movement whilst you're hidden.
Well, yeah, and you're not next to anybody, so.
Mm.
Yeah, because I mean, like, from right to there is just like.
Yeah, but you could
No.
move there, and be stabby distance here.
You can just move here and stab him
I
like
could go
this.
here.
Or you can
and then
move
I could
here and be
be able
stabby
to move
distance.
further there. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'll go here, and then be able to stab that one.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so we get there, and then I'm gonna stab you after that guy.
And give us your rapier roll.
Yep, I'm working it.
Ooh. Let's see. Yes. That is a good hit. And you turn him into very fine salsa.
And then
And then
kind
you
of
can
under
move.
my breath to not make myself too hidden to Francois, I'm like, I got your back. I don't know if he'll hear me or not, but
Yep. So if you're wanting to take them, like, are you wanting to kill him or did you want to just knock him unconscious?
well, he's not the lieutenant, so he probably doesn't have much value. But I guess it could be knocked out.
Okay. In that case, you have knocked him unconscious.
Yeah.
Next turn, it's theirs. Who is going to look around a bit panicky-eyed. And he's going to try and start running away, get attacked of opportunity from Francois.
Is that just longbow?
Yeah.
That would be
It's
a
whatever
melee.
weapon you currently have out.
Okay.
Oh, no, you wouldn't get it on a range. Would you? I can't remember.
I
I'm
don't
not
think.
sure.
So. I think it has to be a melee attack.
Yeah, I think it has to
Yeah.
be melee or a spell if you have Warcaster.
Yeah.
If you have the attack ready, then the longbow. But
I'm
did.
pretty sure you can do an
but
attack
he was
of
within
opportunity.
melee
just-
range.
I just used the longbow, so it's in my hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not like it like you do get an attack. Whatever weapon you're using, you get an attack of opportunity.
The DM is looking it up. We will know in a minute.
It's just used to use an action, right?
Yeah,
Reaction.
it's one
Yeah.
melee attack. It takes your reaction. So no, you wouldn't be able to get one because you don't have a melee weapon to hand. So
Just
he
kick him.
flees up to here and swings out with his sword on his way
Francois
past.
doesn't have a melee weapon.
Can I throw my bagpipes at him?
He does have a melee weapon, but he doesn't have it equipped at the moment. The last
He has
weapon
his longbow out, so that's what he's
Yeah.
holding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I got tons of stuff equipped.
Yeah, no, like the last weapon he had in his hands for attacking was longbow.
Yeah, and it
so
takes an action to swap weapon.
16 and a 19
For what? Huh?
against Woodstone.
Oh my god.
19 hits. Oh,
Uh,
second.
16 hits as well.
16 does too, yeah.
Can you take 8 piercing damage, please?
Roger.
How bad is he looking?
Oh, he was the most.
Well, he
full
always
health.
looks pretty ugly, but he's not doing
And then
bad
he
health
carries
wise.
on running away. So you do manage. You last used your long sword, didn't you?
Yep.
So you do get to have a swing out at him as well.
Do a long swing.
And he's damaged, correct?
Oh.
Pardon?
Is he
He's
damaged?
been wounded.
He has, yes.
Oh, you're gonna kill him
And-
here.
And the hunter's mark on him?
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him here.
Yes,
I,
it is.
I don't. Not yours. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not your mark.
Yeah, because you've not
Oh.
cast that yet. I don't
I think
think.
it was Francois.
No, I
mark
haven't
that got
used it,
put on
but
him.
it doesn't apply to everybody else.
No.
No, it's only whoever cast the hunter's
That
mark.
would be a way too strong first level
Roger.
spell.
That'll do it. That would indeed do it. Are you hitting to kill or hitting to knock out?
I'll knock him out.
Oh,
You have successfully knocked him out.
Oh, good. Now we got 2 hostages. I mean, people to interrogate.
2 hostages? 2?
Yeah, because this one was knocked unconscious as well by
Oh, thank
Draco.
god. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, he got lucky that I didn't kill him like the lieutenant.
Lube him up.
so they are currently unconscious on the street. You're surrounded by dead bodies in a rapidly spreading pool of blood and passerbys who see the dead red brands look around at each other and just walk off.
I have a question.
Go on.
Is there would you classify blood, right, as a water that can be destroyed watered?
I'm sorry, what?
I had a feeling that
Blood
was
that is
where you
not
were.
contained within a living organism, yes.
So if I was to do my innate water ganassi, destroy water on the pools of blood, would they just go away?
Well, there'd be some
Oh, we
cute
don't-
Yes,
left
but it would
over.
take you 2 actions instead of 1.
Oh, I can only do it once, so
The corpses would still be there, but
So,
it is good.
So you destroy half as much then.
okay.
I'm gonna make my way over to the lieutenant's body, kick him a couple times, swearing, and then start patting him down and looking for stuff.
I'm just saying while I'm doing it, I'm very sorry for all of that just happened. I'll make
So
sure
you
that
can destroy the equivalent of 5 gallons worth of blood.
Sure.
That's way more than any human has in their body, so that's fine.
I don't think there was that much on the ground.
So
Nope.
there's like about 23 liters worth of blood on the ground right now.
It's a 30-foot cube.
Sorry, no, it's 23 liters is how much you can destroy.
Uh-huh.
I would like to gather the
There's
two
an
guys.
average of 5.5 liters of blood per person.
And we
And you
killed 3.
killed 3 people, so that's 17.
The
So
crime
yes, you
scene-
can
the crime scene's
clean
basically
up the entire crime scene.
Okay.
So, have I finished looting the lieutenant yet?
All you find is just the usual lieutenant equipment. He's got he has a short sword and a hand crossbow with 30 bolts on him.
Oh, nice. Don't
I'll-
forget to also pocket the emblem just in case I need it.
Yeah.
I'll cast Goodberry and hand out the 2 Goodberries per person. If I can.
Oh, good. I eat them.
How many can you make
There's
out
10.
of those? You can make 10?
Yeah. There's 2 per person.
All right.
And each berry gives you what? 1?
Yes.
Each one gives 1.
Roger.
One.
Unless you take life domain cleric, then each one also does like
Their
other
wisdom
stuff too.
modifier.
Wait, so we get +1 healing.
Life
Yeah.
clerics
Pro
are the
healing.
best clerics.
So can we add 2 points straight away, or do we have to?
Yeah,
Yep,
just
straight away.
eat them.
Okay.
They just taste
the
that
other.
damn good.
I moved the other hostage to the left next to his buddy, so that they're nice
Yeah.
close to each other.
That's what I
Right,
wanted to do.
so,
Can we tie them up as well?
Yep. And so what else are you taking other than the hand crossbow and short sword and bolts?
Was there other stuff? I thought
Well, I
everything else-
mean, you've got
I mean, they
you've
have
got-
cloves
you've
that we
got
could
2
use to get
ruffians.
in there.
Yeah. And you've got a lieutenant's outfit if you take it off the body. I mean, handily, it's been cleaned.
Yeah, that all of the wet.
In a
you wouldn't be able
relative
to tell
term.
anyway, though, because it's all red anyway. So
Yeah, well,
Alright,
it's relatively
sure.
clean. There's no blood on it, at least.
Couple
I
bunch
guess
of
In
I'll
marks.
fact,
take
you're
all
pretty
that I
sure that it's
can.
cleaner than it was before the fight.
Oh yeah, it even smells fresh and clean. Oddly enough.
Oh no, it's still dirty and grimy. It just seems like there's less stains on it than there was before.
Oh okay, but yeah, I'll go ahead and take all that you'll let me take. Just
Okay,
need
so
your help
note
adding
down
it to
that
my
you have
inventory.
2 red brand cloaks and 1 red brand lieutenant's cloak.
Oh, my the other bodies too. Okay, I didn't know everybody else was ignoring them. So yeah, I'll just keep pocketing when nobody's looking.
I mean, if you're trying to be stealthy around them, you will have to do a stealth check to see whether they
Oh
notice
no, I'm
you.
not being stealthy. I'm being obvious as hell. Especially when I
Okay.
kicked the lieutenant before I looted him.
what's the plan here?
They're both tied up right now, right?
Are they?
I asked to tie
That's what
them
they're
up.
planning to do.
We have a room for tonight. The inn.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Let's take them in the inn.
Nope, let's leave them.
Can
over.
whoever is doing the tying up please give me a survival roll?
I can do that.
So short sword, crossbow, Red brand cloaks 2.
God, we're good at knots.
Okay, so I'm assuming that you're tying up whichever one is next to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right, did I get everything listed correctly? I mean, I know I spelled lieutenant wrong, but
Excellent tying technique, by the way, Woodstone.
Oh, thank you. You too, by the way.
I'll teach you a trick or two at some
That
point,
look
but
about
that's
right
pretty
there,
good. That's solid.
I give
right.
you a little bit of an elbow and I say friend.
Yeah, you also well, you technically have 3 red brand cloaks.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, there was the lieutenant version. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it's basically just like the regular one, but you also have the emblem on it.
All right. Do we want to take them into the tavern, or do we just want to slap them awake and start asking them questions?
I mean, what are you guys doing about the dead bodies?
We could take them around back.
We can just leave the bodies here for now. Nobody.
Well, let's-
Okay, you're just leaving the dead bodies on the street with a miraculously bloodless scene.
I'll drag them off to the side of the inn there, near the front, like near
Okay.
the side.
My
So, like,
second
up here?
idea was way too
Yeah,
macabre.
perfect.
Is this outside of the town hall place?
No, we're not there yet.
No, it's
right outside
outside
the
of the
tavern.
Stone Hill, the
The
pub
inn.
that you were in.
All
Did you
right.
say it was 30?
I also yell to everybody and let them put their weapons away and stuff. We'll just say somebody else did it if anybody asks.
Okay, so you stash the other bodies up here in some bushes. And you've got 2 unconscious red guards that have been tied up pretty well and truly trussed. And you stood in the middle of the street, and everyone just seems to be like, they see you, they see what you've done, but they all just not commenting and just moving on.
Was it 30
Yes.
volts?
Say that again.
I
Yes,
said,
it
how
was
many
30 volts.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm getting the number right.
Maybe we should, if we're doing any interrogating, take them behind the inn?
Nope.
Nope. In the inn.
Eskin, can you
Okay.
wake one of them up?
Oh, wait. I can do that. And I slap
Did I
him
find any
awake.
money?
Which
Right.
one are you slapping?
The one next to me.
Okay.
Dead face.
So,
How hard are you slapping him?
I'm slapping at about 50% force.
Okay, so not an attack slap then.
No.
I find any
Bagpipes.
coins when I also looted them, or no, where they all broke as hell?
They're all broke as hell.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So yeah, the
just
one that you
nothing but
slap
thugs.
comes to consciousness.
All right, listen up. You have made some terrible life choices, and you're gonna answer a few questions. First of all, what are you doing in this town?
How
Start
the hell should
talking.
I answer you?
Well, you can add up like your lieutenant over there, or your other friend over there, or your other friend over there.
Roll me an intimidation.
All right, give me a sec. That's a misclick. Okay, no man, that wasn't even me.
Can I shift my form into a huge snake to try and give him advantage?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay, here's my intimidation.
Boom.
17.
He takes in the dead bodies and then notices the genasi just change into a giant snake, and his eyes go wide. Okay. What do you want to know?
Let's start with the question that I asked you. What are you doing here?
We were hired to patrol the streets.
By whom?
Glassstaff.
Who the fuck is Glassstaff?
I don't know, man. We just call him Glassstaff because he carries one around.
This is the time where you started describing this person and what he does.
The tongue flicks.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. He says that Glassstaff is a...
Also, how do you spell that name? Glassstaff?
Glass
Yes.
staff.
Staff, okay.
Where is his character sheet? There it is. Okay, I've got his character sheet here, but it doesn't actually tell me like what his race is or anything.
Yes. Glass staff, roughly translated into barbarian, is window stick.
Yeah. In other words, fragile.
He's a dark elf wizard.
Shit. Is he in the city here? This township?
Yes.
Where?
He's at the hideout.
Where's
Now we're
this?
getting
Where's this little hideout of yours? And you better tell the truth, buddy.
He looks around and like glances at Draco, like as if he's confused as to why you're asking the question. Like, don't you already know? You've got the traitor with you.
What was that? Who's calling me a traitor?
I'm calling you a traitor, you little filthy bastard.
Well, you're a homicidal maniac. What the hell you expect me to do? Just stay there and stay quiet? Might as well silence you next.
He looks worried at this point, as you know, he's literally helpless and he can't do anything.
No, that's the point. That's fine. Why does this wizard guy of yours wants this town patrolled?
I don't know, man. He just pays us the money, says we can do what we want as long as we, make sure that everyone stays in line.
Where is he operating aside from the hideout? What is he after?
That's the only place we see him is in the hideout.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah.
There we go. Guys, he's telling the truth. Moving on.
Yeah, he is definitely telling the truth.
All right. This wizard guy can only be found in the hideout. Got it.
What are we going to do with these two?
Cut their heads off.
We can slap the other guy and see if he tells the truth.
There we go. Yeah. We'll look at this guy. We'll slap the other guy awake and basically ask him the same stuff and let this guy know that if it's different, they're both dead.
All right, well, they're focusing on the other guy. The first one, I'm going to kind of rough up a little bit, asking him if he knows where the lieutenant's stash is.
All right. How rough are you being at this point?
Well, he's already pretty beat up, so I'm not having to put too much into it.
And he is bound.
So you're not trying to inflict actual damage. You're just trying to give me information-y.
Yeah,
inflicting pain, not
just
damage.
interrogation style.
Okay. Hey man, do you think you're gonna tell me jack shit? You know what the lieutenants are like. Come on, Draco. Just stop going hard on me, man.
Well, I mean, I can also mention that we could split it if he tells me honestly.
How about he gets like 5 gold and leave the fucking city?
But man, you know what they're like, Draco. They don't tell us jack shit.
Oh, so you just rolled with the lieutenant and you didn't pay attention to anything?
You can do an insight check if you want to see if he's lying.
Sure, why not? Let's see how bad I fail.
I'm telling you guys, it's just one wizard at this hideout place.
He is definitely telling you the truth. He does not know.
The
I just have
gullible
a
guy.
somber moment where my face just goes slack, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're probably right. You just, I don't know."
They're having a bro moment now. Man, they're really rough on us, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Just quit calling me traitor.
Yeah, you start talking about the good old days, back when you were mugging people, and
Yeah. Seeing if they want to try and maybe come under my wing.
Here's my question to these two, both of them, if you're awake and paying attention.
Yep.
If we cut you loose, what are you gonna do?
I don't fucking know, man. I
Are
might
you?
head up to Neverwinter and see if there's a job going on the docks. One of them replies. The other one just stares at you. What does it matter? You're just going to kill us anyway.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
Right?
I
Say?
don't really care for the two of you. You don't interest me. Weak warriors have nothing to say, generally speaking. I don't care if you run away. What I do care is if you run over to your little boss and tell him that we are coming to fuck his shit up. That would be annoying. So,
The one who said he is going to Neverwinter, I'll point out to him if he really is being honest. I know a contact in Neverwinter because I got that connection thing.
Sure, man. That'd be cool. It's the one that's like almost dead. The one that you're palling around with. He seems like a pretty chill dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, honor among thieves and all that shit. Who knows?
Well,
he
as
might
long
come-
as they're stripped of their red cloak and insignias and stuff, give them a couple gold each and tell them to get out of town. If we catch them, or if they let anybody know, we will literally keep them for a month and torture them every single day.
Give me an intimidation roll with
that
advantage.
sounds great. Let's do that.
So
Intimidating.
a little higher than normal. We'll do this, we'll do that. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just
Sure, man.
eyeball
Anything you
him a
say.
little
Anything you
bit.
say, man. Anything you say.
The
The
guy that I'm buddying up with, I was like, "Don't worry about him. I'll keep you safe. Just make sure you follow these directions."
the
Eskin,
other guy that he's not like being buddy with, the snake kind of the tongue comes out and like laps at his just close to his skin, and then like his face, and then the snake form shifts and it becomes Eskin again, and he's just got his hand on the guy's face, and he just pats it and smiles and says, "You best be going."
Eskin,
He flinches back from you.
Yes,
does your frostbite work on any appendage?
can do. Why?
Hmm.
Why?
Well, I'm just thinking, maybe make an example out of one of them and frostbite a certain part of their anatomy.
I look down at the guy and then look back at you and says, "But won't they need now appendages?"
I
He's
think
wide
that's the
eyed
point.
at this
I
point.
kind of
He's like,
key
"Look,
in
fine,
there,
man.
and it's
Look,
like,
I'll get the fuck
"You
out
found
of
a
town.
feeling is hard."
I won't bother you. Just please, just let me go.
I do look over at the other one. It's like, you guys can both work together. Two's stronger than one.
You have a kinship now. Your fellows are dead. You're last of your group.
Whatever, man. Just take the cloak. Just let us go, please.
Okay,
Says the
I
one
take the
that you were licking.
Weirding out, yeah.
Draco, why are you being so nice to them?
Hey,
Yeah, you would have to untie him if you want to take his cloak.
Okay, I start playing him.
hey, your name was Draco, right?
What? Oh, yeah, I guess. Who are you?
You've untied one of them, Eskin.
Yeah, I'll untie him.
Okay, as soon as you untie him, he like rapidly like pulls off his cloak, shoves it at you, and starts running.
Bye.
All right.
He's
Before-
heading towards the north.
He didn't even ask for money.
No, we're not giving them any.
So-
Before we let this guy go, Draco,
I don't know if anybody noticed, but while I was buddying, I did untie the guy.
He screams after him, "Jerry, don't fucking leave!" And then he notices his hands are free. Fuck this shit! And starts running, pulling off his cloak as he
Good
runs.
tidings to you both.
Okay, just remember the directions I gave you.
Good kids.
you actually know where the hideout is?
Huh? Hideout? Who's
Yeah.
hideout?
These guys' hideout.
Oh, those little twats? No, they don't have a hideout. Oh, you meant the red cloak one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe so.
yeah, didn't he tell you?
He told me that you knew where it was.
But now we need to know what you know.
Before we do any hunting down their places, would it be best to take an hour and just have a rest?
I mean, if you guys want, we can go into the bar and I can tell you all about it over a few drinks.
No more drinking. I think we've had enough drinks for now.
Oh, maybe you have. I don't know.
I'm all for
Ooh.
spending a little time to get more information about this.
We can
Before
we can get more information, but we should probably still stay sober. We have a
Milk,
mission ahead of
milk
us.
are all around, right?
There's plenty of milk to be had in the tavern.
There you go.
You and your damn milk, I swear.
It keeps you strong, man. All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
head into the tavern and talk then.
I'm gonna take a short rest while we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was figuring
Okay.
we'd be healing up in the tavern while we're talking. It's part of why I wanted to play.
So anyone who is injured at this point can spend one of their hit dice to regain whatever they roll
Ah.
plus their constitution to heal.
Wait, is this? That's a pretty damn good fucking roll. Holy shit.
That is nearly a maximum roll.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
All right. I guess I'm at full health then.
So
Uh,
Eskin, you regain 4 hit points, rolling the minimum.
Oh, goody.
I mean, you
I-
can roll
I-
another hit dice if you want.
I did roll another one. I got a 6.
So yeah, Locan, you're probably at full health.
I'm full
Uh,
now.
Draco,
I'm full. I get all my wild
with a
shapes. I get all
6,
my
you're
bombs.
probably fully healed, aren't you?
18's
Yeah.
max, so kind of.
So yeah, you're at 17 then, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
And
are like super weak as
Francois,
shit.
You rolled a.
And with the
You've
temporary
not-
hit point, I'm at
Oh no, there
18.
you are. You rolled a 3, so yeah, you're probably still pretty injured.
Who?
Well,
Who
I've
is?
I've got a good brew left, so I'm going to eat that as well.
Oh,
And
yeah.
again, another hit point. There you
You're
go.
supposed to give me 2 good berries. I gotta add that to my inventory as well.
I ate
yeah.
both
Well,
of my berries.
You have to eat them or they'll fade very shortly, so you gain
Oh,
another 2 hit
okay.
points.
Does that go over my cap, or is it just
No.
gonna be?
No.
Okay, then I'm
Okey-doke.
at full health after I eat those good berries. I pop
So
them
you've-
in my
you've-
mouth.
you're
as
pretty
we
well
walk through the
restored.
door.
And you head into the bar. You have your short rest and you exchange information. Would you like to basically give the full info dump, Draco, or would you like to withhold some information?
I'll let you decide. Depending on how much a drink is, it can vary of how detailed you want to give it.
All right. So Draco reveals that he did do a bit of work with the red brands until the event that you've heard about 10 days ago with the woodworkers where they went missing. He said that it was a really messy thing and he did not like being involved in it, and so he left the group. And he's kind of been drinking his sorrows away and trying to deal with the fact that they've been harassing him ever since, but he just hasn't had the money to be able to head out of town yet until you guys showed up. The Red Brand's base is based inside of the manor to the east, Tresenda Manor.
Okay.
And the place is filled with monsters, undead, and beasts.
I do make a point to mention that they're kind of lucky we have cloaks. Otherwise, going in there might not be a good idea without them.
We're lucky to have what?
The cloaks.
Oh, you don't have them? Oh,
Uh,
okay. I'll just say I have all the cloaks on me then.
I have a cloak.
Don't think they would fit me anyway.
All
I
it
mean,
needs to do is.
It
cover
would
your
look more
face,
like a
surely.
T-shirt on you. Than
Yeah.
A cloak.
It's a tiny ass T-shirt that you got at a con once, and
Yeah.
it's like your rippling muscles just bulge it out.
Yeah, it covers your shoulder blades.
Is that all it's got? It's a fucking top, man.
It's
a
a crop
bra.
top. It's a crop top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no,
So,
no.
yeah.
See, we get on the long ways and tie it around his neck, and it looks like a neckerchief.
He's not that big, but yeah.
Mine goes down to like my mid thigh. I don't think those people were like 6 foot or anything, right?
Probably not.
Mm.
They were
Well, by now-
varying heights between 5 and 6 feet.
Yeah, okay.
So do I
There's one.
have
There's one
that
that's
I was
alright.
buddy with's cloak as well, or did somebody else pick up that cloak?
I think you got that as well.
Okay, so now I got.
So, what would the group like to do? I will let you have your discussion as I take a quick bathroom break.
All right. I think we should still talk to the town master. At the very least, know
Yeah.
where we should be going, and then head to, because this is gonna bite us in the ass with the red
He
brands.
is employing them, right?
Yes, potentially. So I would say talk to town master, deal with the brands, and then go rescue Gundren.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, sorry for interrupting. Because otherwise, we'll just be coming back here for an ambush.
Yeah, or worse.
Oh,
they'll
they're
come
not
hunt
that
us there.
organized.
Yeah, well, let's just say we're thinking about it. So,
Okay.
but
Well, I mean that's just my opinion. But then again, I've only been with them for a short time, so I don't know a whole lot except for that.
Why did you
Right.
get with them?
Well, I was doing some work with my master. He told me, they just said, "Go out, you know your shit," and then here I am. Try this. Isn't exactly the first job that I tried, but it's the one that I'm at now.
well, I say to the group that likely everybody in town knows that we're here, and if we're gonna come into more trouble, I don't want to bring it on to the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, me neither.
I am back.
All right.
I mean, anyone who has
Oh, the barmaid has returned with our drinks.
anyone who has any points in history will recognize that for a halfling, Draco is fairly young.
I do not know this.
No history for me, no.
Nope, me neither.
Or nature.
By the way, where are my
Nope.
sheets supposed to have my age?
That's an intelligence stat, mate.
Oh yeah, 16.
So yeah,
Seems
you'll
pretty old.
recognize that for a halfling, he's still fairly young. So like, you could put it down to just inexperience of choosing the right group to hang with.
All right.
I'm okay hanging out with child races.
Francois, you've been pretty quiet since all of this started. You okay with this?
Yeah, fine. That's no problem. So I'm just looking after a little doggy. So.
Where did you
All
get
right,
this dog?
town hall.
Oh, it fled one of the red guards.
All right. To the overseer of the universe, we would like to go to the town master's hall, talk some shit over there, and then go to the
manor?
to the manor afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, let's head over to the Town Master's Hall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can go hawk the short sword at the smithy while they're off meeting the town hall.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
News of the murders probably won't have reached that far yet. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, I've been at the town long enough, at the very least, to where most people know my face. So.
Hmm.
2 hours later, we come out of the town hall and he's up on a fucking cross.
Yeah.
It's what we do to traitors in our town.
Sure, why not?
So, yeah,
I'd like
it'd be
you
the
guys to
miners'
all catch
exchange.
up.
It'd be the miners' exchange that you'd go to. No, sorry, no, the smithy is just to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say smithy because it's a full sword, not like junk metal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'll let the party know. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go over the smithy, see if I get something for this sword, and I'll meet up with you at the town master hall.
Do not die while you're out, because I'll be over
God,
here.
do I look like somebody who could die?
Yes.
Actually, you really do.
Oh.
Okay, so as he heads off there, you guys head to the town master's hall, whereupon you see a picture has been pinned to the notice board outside the town master's hall. It's of your erstwhile companion Draco. It looks familiar to anyone who was in the pub and saw Francois drawing.
I didn't know there was a price on his head.
He's worth how much?
At the bottom it says murderer, thief, wanted by the Red Guard.
Oh, okay. I'm less inclined.
The writing is somewhat shaky, as if written by an unsteady hand.
The calligraphy here is awful.
Is there anyone inside? I knock on the door, or we enter, or
Just
whatever.
kick it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Townmaster's Hall has a sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on the board is also another notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice bears the town's seal and an indecipherable signature.
Where were the orcs?
Wyvern Tor.
Wyvern Tor? How do you spell the Tor thing?
T-O-R.
Wyvern Tor, okay.
I'm going to quickly go deal with a dog. I'll be back in a second.
No worries. Wyvern Tor, alright. Yeah, can we talk to anybody?
Yeah, inside there is Harbin Wester, the current leader of the town.
You move in diamond formation.
Okay. It's a fat old man, grey and thinning hair.
Sounds familiar.
A bit of a simpering expression on his face as he sees the group of adventurers wander in. See, last time I tried to do this voice when I last ran this session, I came out with a really, really awful, very racist Asian voice somehow. And I really want to avoid that again.
Especially on stream.
It's amazing how good you are at sometimes.
I'm really not that good at voices.
That's fine. That's fine, man.
That's half the joy of it.
Just do what you're comfortable with.
No, I'm fine with it. It's just one of those ones of like finding the voice in your head.
All right.
That doesn't sound crazy at all.
So you're looking for orcs, yeah?
They're kind of almost that bad.
Confucius there. Orcs.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to do it now because it will devolve into that. So, yeah, he greets you with a pompous voice. Welcome to my humble town. The way he says humble, you can tell that he thinks that he's being disingenuous. That he thinks it's a great place to be.
Thank you. We need to talk for a bit here. We heard that you might have some information about a castle called Cragmore Castle.
Cragmore Castle. He kind of like starts humming an hour into himself, thinking, Sounds familiar.
Goblins, stuff like that, probably.
You know, it doesn't ring a bell, but you know what I think might be useful if you're trying to find such a place inhabited by goblins and creatures like that? We've got a bit of an orc problem up at Wyvern Tor. And a group of adventurers like yourselves, I'm sure that you'll be fine for it. And I've somehow ended up doing a voice.
Can I insight him saying he doesn't know anything?
Yeah, I want to insert that part as well.
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Fuck me.
Wow! Wow!
We are the duo.
We complete each other, man.
Okay, yeah, Hudson, you recognize that he is talking out of his ass. He just wants to get someone to take care of the orcs. And Grand, you also noticed that as well. Lokan and Esken, he's on the up and up. He genuinely thinks that the orcs might have the information that you're after.
Well, I suppose we could go for the orcs, guys.
Yeah, I mean, they would know about goblins. They are kind of the same lineage.
Excellent. And of course, there is a reward, 100 gold to any group who can take care of the problem.
100 gold?
Just whoa. Just 100 gold for a bunch of orcs?
Just 100 gold? 100 gold is a mighty fine sum for dealing with just a handful of orcs.
You say there's just a handful. In my experience, they always raid in larger camps.
I think
When the orcs offer us 500 gold to come back here and take care of you, what should we say?
Well, I'd be quite surprised. Orcs aren't the intelligent type, are they?
No,
Well,
but they are the numerous kind.
Yes, but you know that we know that you know that we know. You're full of shit. So we're gonna need some more money.
I mean,
I'm
you
afraid
do
100 gold is the best I can offer. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
All right, we will leave it. So
you do have the red brats to protect the town.
about this this castle, do we not have anyone else who can point us in the right direction?
I suppose the priestess of the shrine might have some information.
All right, I guess we'll be on our way. Thank you, sir. And I just leave.
Okay.
Try to look around the entire environment, see if I can see anything that's out of place or askew. Anything.
I also want to look around, but I want to see if there's any sign of a glass staff.
Okay, so are you trying to be stealthy in this endeavor, the two of
Hell
you?
no, I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna keep an eye around and just like lean over his table maybe and just look. You know, all this stuff.
Yeah, like in the immediate
my
area
height
that
to an
you're in.
advantage.
If you're not trying to go in places you're not meant to go, you don't notice anything.
Okay. Seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
What?
He's just trying to get us to kill the
Yeah.
orcs. We won't get any goblin information from him.
He doesn't know anything?
Wait,
No.
so you don't think he knows anything?
No, he knows nothing. He just wants us to kill the orcs.
I mean, I think that's exactly the opposite of what you got told, but okay. He wants us to deal with the orcs, but he does have the information.
That is metagaming, though, so we don't know that.
Wait, what? I'm
That's what he
confused.
said.
No,
That's
he's
that's
telling
what
you
your
this in
insight got.
character.
Yeah, but your insight got that. Oh, right.
But yeah, you guys can mention that I don't think he's fully, but that's metagaming there.
No. Me and Eskin can't know that.
We don't know.
No, but
Yeah,
you can
in,
both
inside
tell
of
each other.
the inside of the place, you do find a map that gives you like a full overlay of what you see on this map.
Oh, nice. Do you mind if we take the map?
I mean, I suppose you could have a copy of it for,
I just pick up the map.
5 copper pieces.
Hey, couldn't Francois draw one?
From
We'll
memory?
be back in an hour. You just
Why are all these trees?
Well, if you're not interested in paying for it, he plucks the map out of your
I'll
You reach into my bag.
I'll pay for the map. I'll give him like 1 silver piece.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Goliaths are always a kindly folk. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then you guys find out they're like for coppers at the provisions or something.
Yeah, he pockets the silver piece and hands you back the map.
Map of what?
This town.
Phandelver. Okay.
Vandalen.
Oh, Phandelver, yeah.
Andaline.
Yeah.
So, how much am I getting? Because I'm guessing this whole time I'm negotiating with the smith on whether or not they're gonna buy the short sword from me.
Hey, yo, give him the
How
moment.
much?
So, unfortunately, with there only being one voice of God in the universe at any one time, it's hard to multitask sometimes.
That's all right. It just gives me more time to negotiate and shoot the shit with the smith. See if maybe he's got an upgrade for my rapier that I can afford. Who knows?
He's gonna silver it for half the silver
Show off
price.
my fancy new hand crossbow that I also found.
Super illegal.
Not many people question
Imagine
Yeah,
it.
those illegal
Imagine
weapon tintins.
I mean, conveniently, they weren't splattered in blood, so he doesn't know that.
That's true.
He says that he can offer you, since it's used, he could offer you 8 gold for it.
Damn.
All right. Does he get any better rapiers in stock?
No, he just has a rapier of a similar quality to the one you already own.
Okay.
What's the
Hold
handle
on.
made out of?
The handle of what?
The sword that he's trying to sell.
Oh, so
It's just a standard sword, just made of wood.
Yeah, it's just a crummy short sword that you could
what
find.
kind of wood? Is it cherry? Ebon? Birch?
No, I'm just thinking if
Right,
maybe-
listen here, you little lass.
You said
you want to
gold?
get into it, we'll
Eight
get
gold.
into it.
It's made of mahogany.
Oak wood that was grown on the farm of a little village 300 miles to the north in the year 3.
all I was thinking is if we can get an envelope big enough, we could send it into cash for gold.
Cash for gold.
All right, I begin making my way towards Shrine of Luck. Assuming
Yeah.
you're done with your smithing purchases.
I'll go with him, but I'm also
Alright,
like,
yeah,
like
now I'm gonna head back towards them. I guess I'll meet them near the
you probably
shrine.
see us. You probably
Yeah,
see us going
you'd probably
to it.
kind of intersect each other at the shrine.
Yeah, I'll just be casually walking down the street, with a little bit more coin in my pocket. Nice little skip to my step.
I've just got this large map that I'm just scouring over.
Yeah. By
I,
the way,
actually,
do I
wait.
know
One,
if
one sec.
Provision sells a map?
By the way, I added the map to my inventory. Do you want to have it? Because then you can just have it.
Sure, I'll have the map.
All right, I'm
So
deleting
could you
it from mine.
say could you all go one at a time there, because there were just like 3 or 4 voices overlapping then.
Yeah, I see that they're carrying the same kind of map as in the town hall, and I'm curious why they got that. Because I've been in the town a while. Do I know if a map is actually being sold that's not the town hall one?
You're aware that the town master is making a bit of money on the side, selling for 5 copper pieces maps that he has produced for 1 copper piece.
All right. So, how should I word this? Well, that's a nice map. Where'd you guys get it?
We got it from the very believable and nice guy that runs the town.
Oh yeah,
He wants us to go deal with some orcs. How do you feel about that?
yeah. It's a shoddy map for 5 copper.
He paid a silver.
You paid it what? Damn, that crafty old bastard. He's getting good at his job.
It's a good map.
Not
He
really.
paid a silver.
It has the
I mean, that's the
information.
best deal he's made in a week.
From what I hear, he only pays a copper to the poor little paupers to make it.
Yeah. Either way, I don't know how much experience you guys have with orcs. I would not
Orcs, oh god.
pit this group against them for 100 gold pieces split among us.
That's
do
been
feel
on the
like
wall for a while.
For 100, yeah.
That's practically 20 gold per person. It
Yeah.
seems a little lax for
My,
orcs.
my tribes have been fighting orcs for many generations. It's not an easy battle. I would not
Do I
recommend
know if I'm getting ripped off on the orc bounty?
Yeah, like 100 gold. It's kind of like
Okay, because I know I've been
entry-level
here a
work.
while, so I'm pretty sure that's been on the wall for a while.
Yeah,
But does
like,
it
no,
seem like it's their only choice though to pay that little?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does seem like that kind of thing. It's like they're offering what they can, but it's not really enough, so no one's really interested.
Yeah. Surprised
So
nobody's
as you
bitching
approach the
about what's on the
shrine,
wall.
you can see that it's made of stones that seem to be taken from the ruins nearby, from the old town that once was.
I'm gonna go.
Anyone who has any religion will recognize who it's dedicated to.
Man, how do I not have religion?
I'm gonna
Okay.
go make my daily wish for good luck because gambling and all that.
Yeah, so you'll know by this point that it's dedicated to Timora, the goddess of luck and good fortune.
Oh, I love that guy. Go.
I think it's a woman.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The shrine is in the care of a scholarly acolyte named Sister Gariel, who a zealous young elf who doesn't exactly is not exactly happy with Draco's presence,
Well, I'm gonna
but
give her a
is
gold coin.
softened to
telling
you.
her luck
She's
smiled
softened
upon
to
me.
you since you've left the Red Brands.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, great news! Red Brand's donating a gold coin today. Some little sucker had decided to feel a change of heart.
Don't lie to me, young Draco. I know you left the Red Brands after that next 10 days ago.
Oh no, it wasn't me. It's some idiot guy. You know, he donated his sword, and I got a few bits. Thought the shrine might want some of it.
You two have a past?
Well, I wouldn't really say that. I mean, is the elf gonna sell me out or not?
You don't know.
Well, I mean, I did allude that I've been going there pretty frequently for gambling reasons.
So you've taken up adventuring now, have you? She says, indicating the group besides you. An obvious group of adventurers if I ever did see one.
Thank you.
I suppose. I mean, kind of didn't have a choice in the matter. It was either fight with them or save my sorry ass. And you know how I am when I make friends. I like to stick with them.
Well, the goddess Timora is a very, very fickle goddess. She often acts in mysterious ways. The roll of a dice, the deal of a card, a chance encounter.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
games of
that's
chance?
a good point. You make a very valid point. Instead of 1 gold, I'll give you 3.
She smiles.
20.
See, she does work in mysterious ways indeed. And she quickly plucks the coins out of your hand before you can change your mind.
And he thought I was getting ripped off for giving 1 piece of silver. Noted.
1 piece of silver compared to 5 copper. And I'm donating to a god shrine here, so you gotta kind of.
Totally for the god, right?
Oh yeah.
I got a
I
map.
don't suppose you find adventurers are after a quest of sorts, she asks.
We are looking for some information, actually, and we've heard that you might know where to go, maybe?
Although if you do have something needing done, we can always listen and figure out from there if we want to take it.
Perhaps there's a deal to be made. Please, come, follow me. And she leads you off to her house nearby.
I get like a shiver run down my spine after she said deal. You know, she's a person of high power. No, yeah, may or
So
may not.
she invites you into her house. It's a rather simple house.
Is it one of those very small houses?
You do have to stoop a little bit.
All right, I had a
we
feeling.
both, we're both stooping.
Yeah, I cross my arms while I'm standing there to make sure she sees that my hands are in plain sight. Try not to get too close to anything.
She just like meets you in the eye, smiles and nods as if she knows exactly that you're being very clear about your not stealing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
she knows you well enough by now.
oh yeah, and I learned my lesson well enough by now.
She starts making a pot of tea and starts talking. Well, I do have some knowledge, and I have associates who can gain further knowledge. What is the answer that you seek?
There's a man called Gundrun, I think is the name. Gundrun Rockseeker, and he's been captured by some goblins. We believe he's been dragged over to Cragmore Castle, and we were wondering if you know where that is, and if you have any additional information about that place.
Cragmore Castle. It sounds very familiar. I think I heard Rydoth talking about it once. I don't know the location myself.
Who's this Rydoth?
Oh, he's a druid who lives in the forests in the area.
Is he an old adventurer?
He's not. No.
Oh, it's not the old.
I mean, I suppose one can say that he's still an adventurer.
He's a bit of a tree hugger out there.
Now, Draco, you know that's not a nice way to talk about druids.
Well, I swear I saw him with a tree. Although I think the tree was talking back too. I don't know. It was a bit weird.
Drunk?
I mean, I'll happily reach out to my contacts and see if I can get the information on Cragmore Castle. If you'll be so kind as to look into potentially fulfilling a request of mine.
What's your request?
There's a spell book that I need. It was once owned by a mage named Bowgentle. Unfortunately, the last I've heard is that the it was in possession of a banshee living in the ruins, living in these areas.
I don't
I
recall there being a banshee around. Why didn't you tell me about this?
because you have no need to know. She
What is
looks
a
at you
banshee?
sternly.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
My studies into these creatures indicate that if you bring her a suitable gift, like this one, and she reaches into a pouch and pulls out a fine wooden box, clips it open. Oh, my computer just turned my screen off.
Bling, bling.
Opens the box, swings it open, and a fine bejeweled silver comb is inside the box. If someone could present her with this, unfortunately, she already knows who I am and will not allow me to approach.
Do I recognize it?
No, you just recognize that it looks very valuable.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have a direction where you might think these ruins may be that she is staying?
Yes, I believe that she is currently located at.
Um,
So you're going to say something?
yeah, DM. Because of the connection that I have with spirits and stuff like that, being a totem warrior, would I know that this is, or at least sounds like it's a peace offering to the banshee? Some sort of a ritual or something like that?
It's more of trying to get, like, banshees are notoriously vain creatures interested in material wealth, but only like unique material wealth, if that makes sense. Like,
Certain
just having
items.
gold isn't
Only
enough, but
special
having
and
a
How long ago
pretty,
did you say?
yeah,
the
special
banshee showed up?
pretties.
Okay.
She's in the ruins of Coinberry.
I inquire about if she knows roughly how long ago the banshee showed up. Was it recently?
Well, what was the location first?
The ruins of Coinberry.
Coinberry.
I'll do an insight if I can try and connect it, because I doubt they're connected. But is it around the time that the wife and daughter disappeared?
No, you know that the Red Brands were directly involved in that.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't the Banshee that was involved in that. You know that.
Well, no, I wasn't meaning the banshee caused it. I was meaning that they led to the banshee.
Then the red brands took them to the
No.
banshee and gave them their
They're still
corpses.
missing.
No,
so-
you know that it wasn't that.
Okay, I'm just trying to see, because I
Yeah,
know
it's
that
fine.
that could be linked to it. Because banshees can form from that. So
She says that if you give her this gift, you might be able to persuade the Banshee to give you the information about the spell book that belonged to Bowgentle. If you flatter her enough, flatter her vanity, you might be able to trade the comb for an answer.
oh, she still has her wits about her, huh?
I also have some potions of healing that you can have as well.
Cool.
3 of them if you
Oh,
complete the quest.
Here we go. Oh, you're giving him to us. Oh, thank God. I thought he was gonna fleece me again.
No, if you can do this for me, I'll happily give you the potions of healing.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
Well,
Sounds
closest thing that we got to knowing where Cragsmore is. So
It's either this or we've got
Uh,
orcs. So
Shrine Lady, I believe this is. I believe my companions are agreeing here, so I think we can do this.
Thank you so much. She closes and locks the clasp and offers over the box with the very expensive, very valuable silver comb in it.
All right.
you're just baiting me, you
She has
bastard.
here, take the comb.
Who
She's got a very heavy smoking problem, Hudson.
I am gonna speak up while she's holding it out to the party and be like, I can hold on to the comb. if anybody else isn't interested.
You can also the person who has the comb must also be the one to talk to the banshee. So if you want to do that,
Oh, I could talk to her.
okay.
I mean, I'm not
So you
scared of
allow
no
Draco
ghosts.
to take the
I-
comb.
I voice
Okay.
up that Locan should carry it.
No. Yes. Yes.
All right, I guess I'm carrying it.
Oh, okay.
What did you? Box of what is it again? So,
It is a fine silver comb in decorative box.
Fine, silver comb.
box
in
of silver comb.
decorative box.
How much
Box
does
of
it weigh?
silver comb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Unless it's heavy, I just decided it weighs 5 pounds.
Yeah, that'll be more than enough.
Yeah. Who is taking the potions of healing? I have one. The healer has one.
We haven't gotten the potions. We get
Yeah,
that
it's
after
after we're
completion.
done.
We get them for a reward.
Are we getting it as a reward, or are we getting it as
Healing-
a quest?
As a quest reward.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
we're still in her house. I'll pitch it out. By chance, you think we could get some for on the way to the Banshee? Because, we might get hurt.
Well, the
She
She-
might
banshee
have
might
completely
attack us.
lost her marbles when we tried to give her the comb.
Hmm.
Well, if
Take
you
a
feel
stab
like that you're at risk, Draco, you do know that Barthens have a very well stocked supply.
Oh, right. His place. Yes. I guess I could give it a try. It's worth a shot, though, right?
Yes. She's obviously not impressed.
It certainly was a gamble.
What time of the day is it?
Gambling where? Who's gambling?
Yeah, a couple of hours have passed at this point with the interrogation, moving around places. You're approaching just past midday at this point.
I have a question. All right.
Go
Yeah.
for
If
it.
it's been a couple of hours, have we seen any more red boys
No, they
Red
seem
brands.
to have abandoned the town.
abandoned entirely?
Yeah, like you've not seen them around. Something might be up, you think.
All right, I guess I'll see if anybody wants to do anything before I check the provisions for potions.
Well, do we know where the lich is? I say we can get a start on it already.
Lich. It's
The,
bad.
Or the
banshee.
whatever.
Let's
Yeah,
go
the
murder the
Banshee.
fucking lich.
Damn
Which,
it.
which
You have
The
to
direction?
banshee
prepare
is
for this.
in Coinberry.
Yeah, ruins of Coinberry. But did she give us a direction? I think she said
Doesn't
no.
the map show that, or is the map only of the town?
It's only of the
just
town.
the
I think.
town.
Oh, you
She
guys got
said
ripped
that
off.
if you head north back onto the Tribal Trail and follow it, heading east, you will come to the ruins of Coinberry.
Oh, I see. We might as well get started as soon as possible.
Since we're heading north, I'll check into the provisions since it's on the path out to see about the cost of potions.
Okay.
Roger.
You find that a potion of healing would cost you.
Too much.
But me specifically, now hold on, I'm not part of those jackasses anymore.
I hear these specifically don't include things like the price of it.
The
25.
the normal price. Cute. The normal price
No, I
is
think
50.
it's 50.
It's
50? Fuck
Yeah.
me.
The standard potion. What about
Yeah.
the levels?
That's no. That's the smallest potion. But
Yeah.
depending on the rates at a particular town or at DM discretion, it can easily be higher. Just because some merchants
Yeah,
are
it's
assholes,
50
things like.
50 gold
Oh, I
for
don't.
the group. For you, it's 60 gold.
Now hold on. That sounds a little steep there, bud. I never caused you any harm or trouble.
What do we have in the party funds?
We have, and I'll tell you.
Tell that to the Dendras, they say.
Hey, I did speak up. I tried to help.
A day late and a gold short.
Now look here. we could end up going all cordial and continue to talk, or I could show the old mean side. I don't know if that's persuasion or intimidation.
You can
Yes.
say that if you want, and
Can
you
I,
can roll intimidation if you
Can
want.
are we all there?
Yes.
Mm.
Can
Oh,
I
this
just
We're all out
this-
front.
can I just stop him from doing that?
You
Oh.
you can try and stop him. Yeah.
I just put my hand in front of him and just say, maybe not right now, buddy.
What? Well, you guys get it lucky. He's charging me 10 extra.
Then you don't have to be the one that buys it.
Well, if you want to go that way, sure, all right.
In theory, I could make them.
That may be something also, but I suggest that we take that 50 gold out of party funds and get one at least.
All right.
Everybody okay with that?
How much would that be for me?
What was that?
I said, how much would that be for me, or do you guys have like a giant treasure hoard I'm not aware of?
We do not have a giant treasure hoard.
We have
50 gold.
Yeah, and a little bit extra, but that's about it.
Oh.
I think an extra healing potion will do us all good. Well, it'll do one person good, but it might be necessary.
Exactly.
Woodstone, would you complete the transaction? I'll just hand over the gold.
Affirmative.
All right. So I'm removing the 50 gold from our party fund from the Lions things that we completed.
Oh yeah, you guys was able to make extra.
Yep.
Only money I got was from selling that scrap piece of metal of a short sword.
And there we go. So who's holding that extra healing potion now? That's Woodstone?
Let's give it to the healer.
He already
You
has
have
one.
to have two.
Oh, well.
There we go. Yeah.
So I'll say Woodstone or Francois should have one.
Well, how many
That's
hit
why.
points? How many hit points have we got, Woodstone?
I've got 29. You should have it.
I've got
I'm
28.
assuming it's a standard shop array with displays and shelves.
Yeah.
Okay. Behind the party, how hidden am I? And what exactly is on the shelf near me?
We are pretty loud and big people. To be fair.
Yeah.
You can roll a stealth check if you want. It's just your standard adventuring gear. There's a couple of piles of arrows. There is actually a healing potion, or you think it's a healing potion at least, left out on the one of the displays.
I'll grab some extra arrows. Never hurts to have a few more you can shoot. And I'll just go out after I grab it. I guess that would be sleight of hand as well. Since I'm behind them and I'm trying to be all crafty while I'm... I guess because, yeah, this lines up right after Lokon ended up telling me we'll negotiate, and I just
Yeah,
do it
so
while
you'd
I'm
be
acting like
behind.
I'm stomping
You'd be
out
behind another person, behind another person. So you've done your stealth roll, and then you'd need to do a sleight of hand as you make the attempt to steal.
Oh, not that bad.
And you think you're hidden. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, you managed to successfully slip the healing potion
Healing, but
into
I said the
your.
arrows, man.
Sorry, you grab. You're fine. Yeah, you can go for the arrows. You grab the arrows. You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
see
want.
this-
I didn't want that suspicious who knows what's in that glass. I may be crafty, but I'm not that.
Yeah, so you managed to grab yourself a pile of 20 arrows.
All right.
Was I in there at the same time he did this?
Yes, you saw everything.
Affirmative.
What did you say? Sorry.
Why are you gonna tell me to put it back?
Not yet.
Okay, so you saw everything,
Okay.
Okay.
and you after talking to Agatha before you left, you found out that it'd take you 2 days to make your way to Connieberry. It's Connieberry, not Connieberry. Sorry.
It's what?
It'll take you 2 days to
Ruins
travel
of
to.
yeah. 2
Yeah.
days.
How do you spell it?
Coinberry.
Conyberry.
Cony. Conyberry. Okay, not Coinberry. Okay, gotcha.
Connie.
I've always misread it every time I've read it, so
That's fine. We hate
It
you
will
for
forever
it,
be
but it's
known
fine.
as Coinberry now.
Yeah, it's Coinberry. It's where they make all that money. That's sweet, sweet money.
To think they trade with berries and not coin.
Oh, guys, we're going to be loaded when we get there.
Yeah.
they're just trading with that good berry because it's so good.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the best berry around.
We will turn into Great Berry.
So what are you guys doing at this point then?
I guess we're
Once you've
doing
finished?
the. Oh, sorry. Anybody else has anything?
No.
I guess we're doing the Banshee then.
I mean, on the route, I might give a gander to see if I can find any of the herb materials that I might need to make potions of healing.
Yeah, as soon as I'm out of arrow shot of this town, that's when I'll stop the party for a chat.
Okay.
Huh? That's a very weird way to describe that. I thought it'd be earshot.
No,
Yeah.
he's saying that he himself is tired, so he might have to.
Yeah, he'll have to end this
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
How much time you got, mate?
I'm just pretty tired, mate, to be honest.
All right.
No time.
Well.
Okay, well then the last. I hope I'm just gonna get this over with really quick here.
Yeah, I mean we have been playing for 4 hours, so this would be a good wrap up point, anyways.
It's an average group time.
True that. So when I get just out of town, I stop everybody and I look towards Draco, and I say, if you're going to be part of this group, you need to prove yourself as a trusted member, and by doing the things that you did in there may have endangered us all.
What did he do?
Damn.
He stole some arrows from the innkeeper, or from the provisions guy.
That's just a few little arrows. He's not gonna miss them.
Did he notice?
Nope, he didn't notice. But if you're not going to share that information with us and act on your own accord regularly, we may not be friends.
I'll have to agree with Woodstone here.
No more good berries for you.
Yeah. So since we're going to wrap up here, I'll say that you're still with the group, Hudson.
Oh, okay.
So can everyone do a perception check for me, and then I'll do one last bit of description, and then we'll wrap up and carry on the next session.
Locan Keen Eye. Booyah!
That
Eskin
one.
Cloudy Eye.
Why am I not surprised?
You could just carry on if you want, just do the next bit of the story.
No, it's been like almost 4 hours. I'm also starting to feel a bit tired as well, and like this is a perfect tie-up point, anyways. Like, because like at this point, you're either going to launch into like traveling and stuff like that, and the whole thing, and like you could be at it for a couple of hours after that, and yeah, it's just a nice time to stop. Okay. So, Locan and Francois, you see over on the Tresenda Manor up on the hill, there is some activity inside of the you see people moving around on the path heading up to the manor. Woodstone, Eskin, and Draco, you don't notice this though.
Wait, is this what we're looking at right now?
Yeah, so you're seeing them like up, like walking up the hill into.
Shit's going on at the manor.
Okay.
Right.
Are they? What does it look like in terms of? Is it crates and wagons
like around,
and stuff?
Like all in that area, this thing's going on.
Okay.
It's just like a group of people, like running up. They all seem to be wearing red.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got amazing eyesight to be able to see that distance.
There's a reason they call me the Locan the Keen-Eyed.
And it's getting nighttime too, which is just By the way, we're
no,
heading out.
It's still like mid-afternoon.
Oh, it's afternoon. Oh, thank God. I was afraid we
it's
was
elevated, and it's probably only half a mile away.
Yeah, it's not even half a mile away. It's 400 feet.
Yeah, there you go. That's nothing.
Oh no, like 400 feet is in this. So no, it's about half a mile away. You're right. that this isn't set to scale.
Roger, yeah. Great session, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys saying that my voice acting was good, but
Could have been worse.
Especially the ladies.
Yeah, it was great.
so yeah, it looks like about 300-400 feet.
Just posting all of like my entire notes things, so everybody can see.
So especially which voice? Sorry, Hudson.
The ladies. The plus 40 to Marlborough lady. Which was
yeah.
great.
Oh yeah. I do mention to French Schwa that he can have half of the 10 arrows I got because I know he used some in the fight earlier, and he's not got any because nobody picked up the arrows. They were all broken, I guess.
I've still got plenty from last week. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know. This is my first meeting with you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want the arrows, fine. I'll just keep them on me.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
All right.
So yeah, I'm glad we all had fun.
Hoorah.
Any feedback, I would happily accept any of them.
Any kind of
good.
feedback,
Needs more wenches.
even microphone
Whoa.
feedback,
More men wenches. Yeah.
Even what feedback?
Female
Sorry,
voice.
Axe.
even microphone feedback. Static feedback.
Okay, that kind of feedback, not so much.
All right, just making sure.
No, like feedback on how I did as the DM. Anything
Oh,
you'd like to
that's
improve.
what he meant. I must have rolled low on my insight check. I'm sorry. It was great, buddy. It was a fun session. A bit heavy on the RP, a little bit low on the combat, but that's okay.
Yeah, we beat up some guys
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
and scared the fuck out of them.
yeah, there was a bit of
Survivors.
combat in there. I was expecting you guys to lean more towards going into the manor straight away, but
You kept throwing quests at us, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what this town has to offer.
well, you guys kept going to different places, so like I've not even thrown like a fifth of the potential possible side quests at you.
Uh,
Yeah,
All
look,
right, guys, you heard the
So
DM.
they-
Grinding session
You
is
are in the hub town right now.
yeah, this is where we grind up
Spin
levels.
to win.
Yeah.
If you look in the sky, you can probably see another like 4 or 5 golden shafts of light.
Oh, nice.
Why does this NPC have a big glowing golden exclamation mark on his head?
Exclamation mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Fetch me 10 boar asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Not all of these boars have tails. How does that work?
Because you destroyed them while getting the tail. That's why.
But then it's effectively cut, and I have it, right?
No, you split down the middle. It's
Then I have 2.
You split the arse down the middle. Oh, god damn, dude.
It's a Goliath thing. You wouldn't understand.
yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
So I'm glad that you guys had fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
It
Same
was
time
awesome.
again next week.
Experience-wise, you can just let us know how much we have.
Yeah, I will
eventually.
crack that up for you.
Oh, what, we
and
level
let
up?
you
Great.
know.
Make sure not to touch your character sheets. Oh wait, one sec. Let me check something.
Yeah, as long as you don't do any messing around between this session and last, they will stay as they are.
So we took a short rest after combat, right?
All your rages will come back, yeah, if you used any.
No, rage is a long rest.
Yeah,
Is
rage
it?
is a long rest.
Yeah, but
No.
my stone's endurance is back up again, so that's good.
A transition zone counts as a long rest.
Wow.
No,
Us
You-
leaving the town to the place we're going to.
that does not count
No.
as a rest. That's
No.
essentially speaking extraneous work. Like you're still traveling, you're walking with equipment and stuff. You have to be doing very minor actions for it to count as a rest.
Okay, we'd have to choose to rest on the way to it then.
No, we have already rested for a short rest, so we're good on health. and I only used 1 rage, so it's not like I'm low.
All right.
Well, yeah, no, you did pretty well today. Very heavy on the roleplay, which I really enjoyed. Thank you all for getting involved in that.
No worries.
Hoorah.
Fun.
I thought the Red Brand were going to arrest him.
I'm surprised
Got a
Red
bunch
Band
of
didn't
That's the X
come
stuff.
back.
The red
Yeah,
brands are
the
gonna,
Red Brands don't do arrest so much.
They do murders.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they were trying to loot you guys. Because I don't know if any of you remember, but he told you to leave your shit like a highwayman, and then you could leave your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
And
that explains why they weren't that bothered by the notes on the billboard.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, if I remember, I mean, this is just table talk here, but if I remember, it sounds like you're the one that put the note up.
No, I got mugged because I was drunk.
did you actually?
It's gonna be a
Wait.
good
Yeah.
conversation on the way.
I got mugged.
Yeah, that's what he was messaging me about.
I got mugged. The drawing got taken off me, and then it got put up there.
Oh, that's too
Oh
funny.
my god.
That explains a lot.
That I
Cool.
was wondering how that fucking painting got up there. Oh my god. That's fucking great.
At least they got a high quality painting of me.
Closer to like mid quality, but yeah.
That's better than probably what they was originally using.
Yeah, just, scribble down on a piece of toilet paper or something.
Right,
I
gents.
can't believe you guys let the mayor overcharge you for your map.
Good night, man.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Right, guys.
that map.
Night, Hudson.
Good night, man. In my experience, any map in 99% of the time in any D&D session is gonna be worth more than almost any amount of gold you'll spend on it. Like if the
Yep.
guy asks for 5 copper pieces, give him even a full gold coin, and you still earned it.
Probably. But you are down
Yeah.
5 whole copper coins now.
Yeah. No, you're down a silver piece.
I'm
You
down-
paid a silver piece.
I'm down a silver.
You're
Yeah.
down another 8 copper pieces from the pub.
I do all of my payments as I save them, so
Yeah.
it's already been done. I had 20 gold to start with before we got any rewards. Before I had 10
Hey,
gold.
Adelia, we've just finished.
Adelio!
Yeah, that's why I'm joining, because
Yeah.
he finished.
She was
How do you know?
she was talking on stream.
Yeah.
You were?
Oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't
thanks.
even paying attention to the stream because, yeah, just trying to keep up with.
I listened in a tiny bit, but I had to talk with a friend, so
No worries.
I did what I could.
So, as a viewer, what did you think?
You didn't hear any of us, did you?
There was a lot of talking.
There was a lot of talking, yeah. It was talking
Yeah,
session.
there's a lot of talking and not a lot of, like.
Fighting.
No, but not a lot of role play.
There was a
No,
little
no,
bit.
there was a fair bit of roleplay as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You might have came in moments where there weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came and went in waves.
Yeah.
You missed the marriage?
Yeah, I missed the marriage.
We had these thugs attack us, and we did this whole beat them up and then threaten them kind of roleplay thing after. It was very sweet, very nice.
Aw.
Yeah, apparently Grand caught me stealing, brought it to attention.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the stealing. It's just that you didn't let anybody know in the party. That bothered me.
We made it to the outside of town, and I split it with Hudson.
Yeah.
Because I did have plans. I wasn't gonna keep 20 whole arrows to myself. That make me have 40 arrows on me. What am I gonna do with that?
What I don't get is why you didn't go for the fucking potion. You just learned that it was 60 gold pieces worth for you and
Because I
50.
just psyched him out.
I know,
I
but
didn't
still.
hear 60 gold pieces. All I heard was a potion you think is a health potion, but you're not sure. So I would rather go for something I'm sure about than.
It's all about the wording.
I would have gone for the health potion or for the any potion 10 out of 10 times in that situation.
The potion you think is health until you finally drink it and Rate's like, wait, is that the one that was stolen?
No, you can have it inspected.
Hell, I could have probably told you if it was one.
Yeah.
but
You live-
You'll never know now what that potion was.
You live and you learn.
I'm not losing any sleep over it.
You know, potions of giant strength.
I'll take that.
Potions
You
of cat's grace.
Flying. It reminds me, I still have flying and invisibility and.
See?
stuff.
Those are the good potions, man.
Yeah, I have those in our me and Draft session.
Yeah, we've never seen that game
It's
again.
odd to find that in some,
No,
Did he
some
say
random
something about
peddlers.
it?
he's not. He's not said anything about it. No.
No, he burned out.
Is
It's okay.
is everyone back up to full health after we rested? Actually,
No.
no.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have
No, some
health,
people are just off full health.
I'm at full health. I think.
Yeah, with those 2 good berries and that short rest in the tavern, I got full health again.
Right.
Out of character, how many spell slots do you have for second level draft?
I'm
Two.
gonna hop up to general if you want to chat, so they can chat away.
Oh no, just yeah, okay. No, I was just thinking, how many hours do you think you have left
Of what?
in this?
We're done.
No, but the whole
You mean
game.
how many
Oh,
hours
the
worth of-
campaign.
in the
Yeah.
campaign?
Many.
Yeah, going at the pace. If going by today's pace,
Yeah.
let's think about it. We've just
15.
done.
No spoilers.
So 3 more times. 4 more.
No, 15 more sessions.
Let me pull up
Really?
the thing, and I'll
Probably,
estimate.
yeah.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a long one.
I love my druid.
That's good, actually. Like,
What
honestly,
did you
is
call
good.
your fucking druid?
His name's Eskin.
Amazing.
Kidding me? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
is
He's a
it
lovely boy.
did he recreate the same character? Is that it?
Blast from the
No.
past.
Why?
Did you not have someone called Eskin before?
I had Escal.
Yes,
She
exactly.
was a tabaxi swashbuckler.
Tabai.
This is her brother.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, hey, I shouldn't give you any shit.
Assuming that they go like the most optimum path and only do the quests that they've currently
Look,
already actively
every side
started.
quest. Every side quest.
If you have
You're
drafted
looking
before,
at about 5 sessions worth at the current pace.
that's good.
That's not bad. That's great,
If you
actually.
start throwing in some of the extra side quests that you've heard about or that you might come across,
26.
could stretch up to another 10 sessions.
We are not leaving a zone until all quests are done.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We are reaching level 5, and nothing is gonna stop us.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
Even if we have to
I'm gonna
fucking
milk as much
grind the town
experience out of
people.
this as we can, yeah.
Grind the town.
Alright, bring the townsfolk into the meat grinder.
Yeah.
Well, if you have something new you want to tell me about, Wraith, you're welcome to. But other than that, yeah.
1 new XP every time. Every kill.
It's gonna be like that South Park episode with World of
The
Warcraft.
balls.
Yeah,
Let's see,
exactly.
1,
Adelia, what are you talking about secretly with my DM?
Hey,
2.
Don't give
Oh
him
my
any
God.
ideas.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
We're just sending news to each other. It's not.
What? You
By the
can't
way,
send that to my
if
sister.
if anybody looks in my notes, I have listed Draco as a Red Brand's deserter.
Man,
That's what I know about him.
I like your notes because they're much more in depth than mine.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
really,
I
really
like
not.
drafts because I'm never gonna.
Yeah, so there's at least another 4 quests in the town that you've not even brushed against yet.
My notes really.
Sorry, no,
went
3 more that you've not brushed against, 1 that you have brushed against, a mini quest that can shorten down the length of time of one of the other quests that you've already started.
Quick question: the Lion Shield coster, is that like a merchant group or what is
yeah,
it
it's a
exactly?
merchant family.
Okay, cool. All right.
I went to Axp. We are in such problem because it was just me and him, and I was so sure that we were going to get jumped by the red brands.
When we left.
Yeah, when we were on just you and me, I
Oh.
was so
Well,
sure.
the thing is,
I was
like,
hoping
at
it was
any
gonna
point,
happen.
at any point, I could have pulled that because it says, you know, at some point as they leave a building, do this encounter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
I was hoping they would show up with just
that
you
would
and
have
me.
been great if it was
Yeah.
just you and me.
Yeah, like if you guys didn't nuke the lieutenant, that would have been an interesting fight.
Oh,
You
yes.
just
Man.
completely nuked the bastard.
When he
Yeah, he didn't get a chance.
What did he have that made him special? Like, did he have anything, or is
Title.
that, or are we not supposed to know that?
He had 3 points of rogue.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
that
not
could've hurt.
good.
but I still went before him, so I would have got my rage up, so he wouldn't be able to kill me. But he could have potentially killed the other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
I
he
say
had
killed.
3
I
points of
mean
rogue
knockout.
in, and he was the swashbuckler archetype.
The swashbuckler doesn't even have
the
strong.
swashbuckler
Yeah, he
is
parry.
insane.
He parries and he. Wait, how? No, how does it work?
As long as he makes an attack,
He gets a
even
sneak
if he,
attack.
even if he doesn't, no, it's as long as he makes an attack, even if he doesn't succeed in the attack, he basically gets a free, no action usage disengage.
Yeah, that as well.
He can sneak attack not only in the standard settings, but even if he is himself alone within 5 feet of an enemy. So basically, he runs up and says, "Come on, you bastard! You want some?"
Honestly, I was just in chat with Carl and Jacob, yeah, and Carl was like, "I have the biggest sticker full of," and he was
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Send me news." So they were sending news to keep me out of this shit. Oh my god.
But yeah, so like not only can
Still
they
on
do
stream,
it
by
if
the
they've
way.
got an ally within 5 feet
Yeah.
Oh no.
of the enemy, but they can do it if they're completely on the
You
run
don't-
and it's just
you-
them.
Dare you? How dare you? Why do you still I hate you.
I understood none of
Oh.
that.
He has pictures of me. That's
Oh.
so old. And he sends them to me like on rare occasions. That's so annoying.
But yeah, no, I had fun with this. I really enjoyed that you all got into the role play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the best role player ever, but I do try.
You do
and
good.
Yeah, you did brilliantly.
I think my
Yeah.
character's. I'm not sure if my character or if it's me, but I'm very abrasive. Like I try to play him as a very direct person because his charisma is fucking shit.
Mm.
So he's not beating around the bush. He just wants answer, logic, solution, go. And yeah,
But yeah, like I can easily see this spreading another 6 or 7 sessions before we get to the big grand finale.
that's fine.
And that's when Adelio comes in with her level 20 character that kills us because it's the evil villain.
Yeah.
What?
What are you
No,
talking
I
about?
think I can find some interesting things for Adelia to do before then if she wants.
No.
Is she joining as an NPC or as a guest player?
Time will tell.
Time will tell. All right.
Yeah.
Do I get to play with a dildo again?
A dildo.
In fact, actually, I'm gonna hop general if you want to hop up there as well, Adelia.
Yeah, I got 5 minutes. It's late.
Alright.
Just you two?
Yeah.
All
They're
right,
having
fine.
a secret conversation that I want to be in, but they're going to be
It's fine. We can
See
have
you in a
our
few
own
minutes.
secret
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, because we're the bros.
Yeah, they will never know
Right.
what we're talking about, right?
Oh my god, we're such like a good duo.
You and me,
Eskin and
Oh yeah.
like
Logan. Yeah.
they're such a good duo. Like rolling 7 and 11, and then
Yeah.
you rolling 7.
Yeah, the exact opposite. Like, what?
It's literally. I can just imagine. You know how in cartoons they do that thing where they raise their hand up to their arms like a salute, but for covering for shade, and they're looking for something, and I'm like, I don't see anything. Do you see anything? And you're just standing under me doing the same motion. No, I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
I see absolutely nothing. I see this big grey tree trunk in front of me. Oh, it's your leg. Don't worry about it.
Is it my leg though?
Oh,
Oh wait! You're not even short enough for that joke. I'll
wait,
I'll make that joke with the halfling at some point.
I'm a snake.
Is it a snake? Is it a tree trunk? You will never know. No, but I really like that you also take notes. Actually,
I do like to be a note taker, but I do not do I do fast notes, and I'm like, okay, I've got to make sure I get as much of the information that's being thrown at me in just small tidbits.
yeah, that's the thing. I'm the complete opposite. I take longer notes. Like they're not
Yeah, but
full sentences.
I can't think that fast, right? to type out everything of note, you know.
Yeah, no, I just forget. Like as he's describing like 5 things. This is this guy's name. Okay, how do you spell that? And he lives over here in this castle. How do you spell this
I
castle?
know, right?
And then this is what he's interested about. Okay, what the fuck is this thing even? Question mark? I'm just at that point. He's already moved on to like point 6 or 7, and I'm still on line 2 or 3 and being like, was it a greenhouse or a black house?
the most insignificant information.
Well, you know what I mean.
Did the house have a black roof or a green roof? Doesn't matter. Everyone's dead.
Like look at this note in the middle of what I posted, right? Dendrous, comma, went missing, comma, woodcutting family. I don't even know what it means. It's just a reminder that there's a woodcutting family that has.
Dendrous is the name of the family, and they went missing.
Okay, but like I've already forgotten. Like I can use the notes kind of, but I've already forgotten what it even means. I have it in the context of hearing it. I don't remember it all that well when I go back to it.
I find it really funny, right, that both you and me put out Glass Star. We read it out as one word, and then we were like, that can't be alright. That can't be right. There can't be 3 S's right after each other. That seems wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think actually I made like a space between it first and then put it back or
Yeah.
something like that during my notes.
I think I did it like 3 times before thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna put a space because it seems weird.
Yeah. I really want to go fight the orcs just like out of character. Because
I know.
my character has some things with orcs. Uh, but the thing is, I don't want to do it for 100 gold. Not just from a metagaming perspective, but my character would know that they're very dangerous. You know, that whole thing. So he wouldn't put this party at risk either. Just for like a small fee of like small amount of gold.
Yeah.
Especially considering we've already been promised 500 for saving Gundrak.
Yeah, 500
Gundrun.
seems. I mean, hell, 300 seems like a very reasonable amount for orcs. You know?
I would have said 250 at least. Like probably
Yeah.
said 300, and then he could negotiate to 250. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my character isn't like super negotiative in
No.
general. He just all right. Well, looks like this character isn't interested in paying the price because overall my character doesn't care all that much about money, but he obviously doesn't want to get ripped off and things like that. Doesn't take too kindly to it. Oh, you're ripping me off? Oh, I will rip you off.
I'll rip your arms
yeah.
off.
Shing.
Whoa. Why are you ripping his arms off? He needs those.
Well, not anymore.
Well, of course, he doesn't have arms anymore.
That's the point. Do.
It's a good game. I know it's like entirely a module, but it's good.
This is the most fun I've had with all of my sessions that I've had prior to this.
This is a fun one. I do enjoy this more than I'd enjoy another one that I play in.
You've played it before?
Oh, I've done quite a bit of D&D.
Yeah, fair
I've
enough.
not done this module before though. No.
Okay. I just can't wait till we go back from our banshee hunting, at half health because we've exhausted everything, and then the red guards or red brands are just gonna ambush the shit out of us.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just saying, oh my god, we're gonna get our fucking asses handed to us by this banshee.
Well, let alone maybe get jumped by goblins somewhere along the way too.
Now here's the thing I think I know, as a player who can metagame for just the thoughts of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Banshee either has mind control or position, which is essentially the same thing. Which means
I've dealt with banshees before. They're not fun. They're very, very not fun to deal with.
But do they have that mind control thing? Or the position?
They have a fear effect,
Okay, fear is annoying, yeah.
and they have an ability called wail.
Oh, that's the one that puts you to sleep and insta.
No, wail drops you to 0
Yeah, but drops you to 0.
if
yeah.
you fail. It just instant knocks you out.
Is it a con save?
It's con save, yeah.
Oof.
Con save
Yeah.
of 13. If you pass, you take 3d6 psychic as well, which is still something you take damage from.
Yeah, I
even if
don't.
you're raging.
That's the one thing I don't resist. 3d6, holy shit.
That's purely from like a player standpoint, not a character standpoint.
Yeah, we're just discussing out of game now.
Yeah.
We also it's also gonna resist our damage, right? Because it's undead and stuff. Yeah.
Only spells will really be able to hit it properly. I don't think it's immune.
Oh,
I hope it's not immune.
If it's immune, we better hope that you have spells, because that's the only thing we can actually do
Okay, unfortunately, it's immune to cold.
Right, yeah, they are. Do you not have any other offensive spells?
I have no other offensive spells. I have Ice Knife, and I have...
Alright, Grant, here's what I need you to do, okay? Before the next session, I need your friend to roll a cleric, full on offensive, and be ready to fight this bench.
My next session, yeah. We gotta find one more.
I mean, to be fair, if we can just find like some holy oil of some sort and just apply that to a weapon, that can probably work. But what are the chances of that? Gotta raid like a church or something.
We've left the town now.
Yeah.
2 days travel, so something's gonna jump us.
Something with a holy oil or magic weapons.
Hopefully.
We're fucked. We're fucked. We're screwed. We're all gonna die.
If you can reincarnate me into a dragonborn, I can just fire breath the thing.
Oh my god. The RNG of getting a dragonborn.
Well, the thing is, you can just keep on killing me.
No, it costs a lot to cast a spell.
I know. I'm just guessing. You don't even have access to it yet, do you? It's got to be at least that level.
I think it's 4. If I look.
Probably.
Reincarnate 5th. It's a 5th level spell. We're not seeing that for like 10 levels.
We'll be fine.
1,000 gold pieces as well.
Yeah, so it's the standard price of somebody who's been long dead, like the not Revivify. It's
True Resurrection?
No. That one is expensive as fuck. That's like 15k or something like that. There's the one that you can revive somebody within 1 minute, and then there's
Revivify.
That's Revivify, and then there's the Resurrection or whatever it's called. I forgot the name.
One's just Resurrection. I know that much.
Yeah, Grant. I'm sorry. We can't do any more duels, man. We gotta keep our characters unfucked up.
Yeah.
No, just take a screenshot of what you're at now.
I mean, I am at full health. I would just have to not use my rages, like not change the numbers for the rages. We still have 600 copper pieces would be 60 silver would be 6 gold. So that's how much we have. Yeah. Oh well.
That stuff is taken out of party funds anyway.
What was that?
Take anything out of party funds you don't.
That is the
party funds. That is the party funds. That's the 6 gold.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, after the potion, we're bankrupt.
Yeah. It was to be fair though, it was a good idea because my idea was, hey, let's take these 50 and split them up between the 4 of us because Locan doesn't trust Draco yet.
Yeah, already not.
I don't think we're ever gonna trust Draco for like
probably not, but like
a while.
Like, it depends on what he does. I don't think his character is as shady as he wants him to be. But we'll just have to see about it because it could be real fun.
Yeah. Keywords like, oh, I do what my master tells me are kind of triggers.
Yeah. They really are. But hey, if he wants to keep his hands attached to the rest of his body, he can. He just has to not steal from the party.
Exactly.
It's very, very simple. I'm not saying he will. I think out of character, it seems like he's smart enough to not do that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because if I was to decapitate
Hello.
his hands,
Hello.
he would just not have a
Hola.
chance.
Hey.
Hey man, just to have a rogue running around with no hands trying to stab somebody with like a bone stump.
Stubs. He's filed them down to be shivs.
Yes, it's a bone shiv.
Wow. That's great. That's my cue to go to bed.
All right.
I'll have
Aw.
my best tonight.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Night, Addy.
Yeah. Good night, Adela. I'm actually ending the stream now. Personally, I really enjoyed the post-game talks. I find them almost as fun as the game itself, honestly. So
Yeah, post-game talks are an important part of it.
yeah,
But, I was just clarifying some things with Addy before she went off to bed.
no worries.
Oh.
It's like speed D&D.
Yeah. So
Speedy
I
Andy.
will keep them on during the stream just because, assuming I ever get viewers on this stuff, it can be fun to talk with both the chat and the players and stuff like that. And just have like this back and forth thing as we already have. But I will be
Yeah.
ending the stream for now because